Hi guys, Martin here. We're jumping into some Phoenix Wright today. I was talking to Marin and Soupy there about gay ships, speaking of Phoenix Wright, and
Yes.
Marin insists that I didn't introduce any Yu-Gi-Oh! Gay ships to them. They already had known them very intimately. Uh,
I made them all up myself.
you are the
The
originator.
pioneer.
Yeah.
Yes. All right, so I'm going to quickly go down this list of people who followed in the last few days because I haven't been streaming for a few days, and I want to acknowledge that for a second. I do apologize to those of you who are hoping for more streams in the last few days. I was having some health problems. My stomach was acting up, and I needed to take it easy a little bit. But I'm back. I'm here for Phoenix Wright. I'm feeling pretty. I'm feeling as close to 100% as I felt in a few weeks, so I'm doing okay
Got
today.
too wild.
Yeah, we got way too wild. Some Phoenix wild. I also want to apologize in advance because it looks like we do have some instability, so you'll be seeing a bit of a lag. Right now it seems to be unstable, so I do apologize about if you're seeing any visual hiccups, and this is entirely on the side of our internet service provider, Spectrum. It's not our fault. Unfortunately, it's something we can't avoid right now, so we're going to hope that those go away real soon, and unfortunately, you might have to bear with us for a little bit on that. But Phoenix Wright isn't too visually intensive, so you won't be missing too much. But let me quickly go through and thank, first of all, Master Gur, thank you for following. It's an honor to have you here. Theo Twos, thank you for following. Catherine20, thank you for the follow. James Wasf, thank you for following. No, yes, the lag is unfortunately something that is on the internet's end. Sorry about that, Rock Rulin and everybody else watching. Jojo Pokey, thank you for the follow. Cherry Bloom, thank you for following. Daniel Milotinov, I don't know how you say that. Thank you for the follow. Riley was here. Thank you for the following. Yeah, sorry about the buffering, guys. Ogre Kill, thank you for following. Abdullah000001, thank you for following. Master Gur, thank you for hosting. Villain Sharpie, thank you for subscribing for 7 months. I really appreciate it. And Cloud Quez and Omega Recon, thank you for the follows. Aside from that, not much else to talk about except to introduce my co-hosts within this Phoenix Wright adventure. Of course, first off, we have the lovely Marin. Say hi, Marin.
Hey, Marin. I'm reading a lot of gay shit. Life is good.
Life sounds
And
pretty good.
homosexual.
All right, and of course we have the wonderful Soupy, our resident Phoenix Wright expert. Hi, Soupy.
Hi. Hope you're ready to get gay today.
The internet cannot hold all this gay.
It is sun gay.
Sun gay, sun gay, sun
Sun
gay.
gay, sun gay.
I'm so happy that, I'm not happy that this is basically our last case with Miles for a while, but I am happy that we get to see Miles.
Same, yes. I forgot Miles is actually part of this case, a very intimate part. Because, of course, if you remember rightly, Phoenix rightly, the last investigation section we played, for those of you who missed the last session, someone got stabbed?
Yes.
Who was it? Like a cop?
Bruce
It was a detective.
Goodman. Yeah, detective.
Yes.
Bruce Goodman. Okay, and he was
This little-
stabbed in Edgeworth's car?
In the trunk with Edward's knife.
He was found in the trunk with the knife, but
Yeah.
there wasn't a whole lot of blood in the trunk. So I come to believe that the fucking body was killed elsewhere, and then Miles drove it to the thing, and then somebody staged it.
Oh, you think that the body was there the whole time?
See.
Yeah, that's my theory. That's my theory.
Okay, because I don't remember this case. I remember
Neither do I.
a parking lot.
This is the first time I've touched this since 2005. No, 6. Because it was New Year's.
But yes, it should.
I remember it, and I got to keep my mouth shut.
It should be noted that the only real evidence we found is a parking ticket that suggests Edgeworth. He came in right before the murder, and or the body was found at least, and also we've got a knife and also an ID card of the detective guy, Bruce Goodman.
Yeah.
And that's really all we've got to go on. And
yeah, we don't have much evidence
King
yet.
of Prosecutor's Trophy.
King of Prosecutor's
Also
Trophy.
true.
Yes.
How dare you?
I always forget about the King
The
of
most
Prosecutor's
important part.
Trophy. All right. So unless there's any objections, we can jump right into the court section of day 1 of... It's not called Turnabout, is it? It's called...
Rise from the Ashes.
Rise from the Ashes. Usually in this stream, you're rising for the asses, but this time we're rising from the ashes. Evil sea monkeys.
I think we can manage both.
We can do both, yeah. Evil sea monkeys. My theory about this case is that this case will be solved during this episode. Well, of course, yes. It would have to be. I would like to think. All right. February 23rd, 9:34 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2.
Investigation go yesterday, Mr. Wright.
Frankly, there is still a lot of gray areas and gay areas.
Or rather, the whole thing is one big gray area, gay area, because the car is pink.
Don't worry about me, no matter the outcome. No matter
Car is
what the
pink.
outcome.
The curtains are pink, the suit is pink, the carpet is pink, the chair is pink. There's a lot
The
of
chess set.
Yeah, the chess set
Pink
is
and
half
blue.
pink. Yeah.
I'm ready to accept my fate.
Oh gosh, thanks for the bits, Armon5678. Gay courtroom hype! And Tenma, thank you for the 1,000 bits. I was asked to say this on stream. Hashtag Martin should play Kingdom Hearts. I suppose...
Oh, the turntables!
The turntable.
I suppose Kingdom Hearts and Evangelion, even though they don't have that song in common, they are both very confusing and convoluted and involve children dealing with their feelings.
Well, okay, I might watch Evangelion, but you gotta watch Gate Infinity first.
I mean, I'm happy to watch that.
I know. I'm trying to think of... oh, my God.
That's what happens when you try to think.
Came out of nowhere.
I'm trying to think of, like, what fucking show I could force you to watch, but, like, I don't know. I don't know of any show
I don't
that's
know
like
of any
that.
show that I wouldn't want to watch aside from, like, maybe Property Brothers.
Yeah, and, I mean, I've got great taste, you know, so it's just hard.
Once you've watched that much 90 Day Fiancé, it's hard to find something you won't watch.
That's true.
It's true, and, like, I didn't even have to get him hooked on that. He hooked himself. There was, like, a
I
point
was
where
hooked.
he, like, got mad at me for watching 90 Day Fiancé without him, and I'm like, is this... Has
You're
this
like, I didn't know
become...
this was a thing.
Yeah, I just put it on to crochet, but all right. I guess it's official.
Master Gur says Zatch Bell, start to finish. That, I might avoid that.
Ooh.
One Piece, start to finish.
Oh,
Oh my
just for
God.
the sheer amount. Stolas.
See, we would do that. We would do that for Steve.
That's true. Stolas, thank you for hosting. Neonite, thanks for the 50 bits. I started watching the Ace Attorney anime because of these streams, and I love it. It's so adorable and funny, and I feel like they really made an effort to make it very close to the games in the way the story is told. Well, Soupy and Marin might not have a similar opinion.
My thing is
Respectfully
just
disagree.
like, I wish it looked better. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like, even the cutscenes in the games later on, I'm just not a big fan of the anime style that they use with this particular property. If they used, like, character designs more inspired by the original games, then I'd probably like it a little bit more. And also the color palettes are very pale. I don't feel like I like very deep colors in my anime. I don't know. So I'm very
Sprites are so much more expressive.
Yeah, I love the sprites too. It's really hard for me to like to put away how much I love the game in order to watch the anime, I think.
Yeah.
But I do want to try watching the anime. Although Martin made a good point. Okay, so apparently Miles and Phoenix exchanged the samurai keychains, right? The
Yes.
steel samurai keychains. Why would Phoenix have one?
He didn't know what the show was.
Because they were friends and Larry got one too.
So why did Phoenix have
Why
one?
did he have one? He didn't know what the show was.
They were friends. They each got one of their own
Oh,
color.
wait, so you're saying it was something given out by Miles Edgeworth?
I don't know who gave them to who. I just know that they
That-
each got one. and
that
they
makes
all
it
got-
more
and, like,
gay
Larry
because
got
that
a yellow
means-
one.
That means Phoenix
got a
Wright
blue one.
held onto his keychain not knowing what it was, but knowing what it meant.
Well, and also technically it wasn't the Steel Samurai, it was the Signal Samurai.
Oh.
Maybe Phoenix actually liked that one.
Maybe, I don't know.
Rock Ruler, thanks for the
Man.
bits. The stream just started, and I'm pretty sure there's already about 20% more gay than last time. Tenma, thank you for the bits. They are both, talking about Evangelion and Kingdom Hearts, they are both confusing and depressive and got gays. I don't see any difference between Kingdom Hearts and Evangelion, maybe just the mechas.
That's true. Kingdom Hearts does have Squall and Cloud, and they gave birth to a beautiful son, Sora.
That's true.
And thanks for the bits there, Wildfire Vivi. I'm glad you're feeling better, Martin. I hope you continue to feel better and know we Steve's subjects, associates, love you and wish you nothing but happy and healing vibes. And Derek Anthony,
Hello.
thank you for the bits. Perhaps it was given to him. It sounds like that might be what happened. Thank you for those bits. And we've got a hype
love,
train going.
Vegeta's typo. All of the home-op. Home-op sexual.
I was gonna say,
Gone apologist,
Home-op
thank you for the
means
follow
same.
there.
don't be a home-op phobe.
Oh no.
I'm going to click continue.
Okay.
I believe in you, sis.
Mr. Wright, let me offer you a word of advice.
Yes?
A defense attorney should never believe their client.
What? Thanks for the bits, Neonite. Hype, indeed.
Says the fucking prosecutor. What?
Well, why would she do me a dirty like that, though? The defendant is called to trial because they are suspected of wrongdoing. Never forget that.
All right, lady. We don't need to worry about that for at least, like,
Be
a handful of
suspicious
cases.
about everyone.
Miss Sky, you remind me a lot of Mia. But there is one decisive difference between you and her. I can't see your titties.
Yeah, she's actually dressed appropriately for work.
And that is?
You're not a defense attorney.
Oh!
Can't even see your cleavage.
Mike, drop. Badge, drop.
Told ya.
I believe it's almost time for the trial. Good luck, Mr. Wright.
My first trial without a Fae helping me. No one's gonna bail me out this time.
Yeah, baby, your diaper's off.
Is that what Mia
For real.
Thanks for the bits,
You're a
Derek.
big kid now, Phoenix.
Derek says, is Emma Maya's replacement for this case? Yeah, Maya's headed
Yeah.
off to go do their spiritual training. So right now we have Emma with us. And Sartorius, thanks for those bits. Chilling out with the crew in the courtyard. I'll be alone in there. So I have to discover the truth all by myself.
Oh man, he's got to do his job on his own.
Let's do it, Mr. Wright. I'll be with you the whole way.
The whole time. February 23rd, 10 a.m., District Court.
Valentine's Day.
Oh, happy Valentine's Day, everybody.
When is Valentine's Day, Martin?
I don't know.
What?
What were you saying Valentine's Day for?
I'm confused.
It was February. And then I remembered that you probably don't know when Valentine's Day is.
When is it?
You fucking know. It's 14th.
It's the 14th? Okay.
Yeah.
So 9 days ago.
Yes.
The court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lana Sky.
Do you think Phoenix Wright was like, God, I hope I'm in court on Valentine's Day?
Tracy, thanks for subscriiving. Happy Valentine's Day, Your Honor.
Thank you,
Happy
Mr. Wright.
Valentine's Day, Your Honor.
Where's
Edgeworth.
my cookies?
Like how October is Halloween.
I haven't been in court since Edgeworth's trial. It's been a while now.
Forgot. I'm sorry, I gasped because I was like, oh, this is the first time you've seen him. I hope that unnecessary feelings will not be a part of the proceedings today, Mr. Wright.
These unnecessary proceedings.
I will choose the path I think is right regardless of what those around me might say. The judgment to be made here is in our hands, not those of anyone else. Wow. He's like, hey buddy, look at me in the eye. Look at me in the eye. We're gonna fucking do this.
We're gonna fucking do it.
Thanks for the bits.
We are gonna shape justice like a fucking clay bowl and ghost.
Oh, thanks for gifting a sub there, Master Gur, to Luna Valentine. I really appreciate it. And Ninja Warlord, thanks for the bits. So when's Jack Atlas going to make an appearance? I'd have to turn the game down very far if Jack Atlas were to show up. And he'd have to be a relatively small character, because I'm not doing that for a big character. I tried that for a game where I played a character's grandmother as Jack Atlas, and even that was a rough time, but it was a lot of fun. Thanks for the bits, Cecilia. Give the judge some heart-shaped cookies. It is Valentine's Day, after all.
It's definitely Valentine's Day. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please. You're done monologuing.
All right, well, Chief Prosecutor Lana Sky has committed an unpardonable crime.
Thank you for gifting 5 subs, Proxy Wakana, to Gacked for Awesome, The Jaw 27, Power Gems, Frozen Arpeggio, and Jay Spats. Thanks so much. I really appreciate it. And Armon5678, thank you for the bits. That sounds kind of gay, Edgeworth. Are you coming round? I think he's already come around.
He's there.
He's there.
We are 69% through level 4 game, by the way. Nice.
Thanks for getting us to level 4 hype train, guys.
Hell yeah.
You said this line, right, Marin?
Yeah, an unpardonable crime. Not only this, but she was rash enough to commit it in the prosecutor's office lot. In
Just for
my
convenience.
beautiful car. I am unbiased. Wow, he's much more forceful in person.
You don't know the half of it.
Oh, I feel like confessing to everything. However,
Mr. Edgeworth.
He's so forceful.
that's my aura escaping.
Edgeburg.
However, she
Your
will
aura
now
smells
pay
like
for.
onions, Mr. Edgeworth.
I have so many layers. She will now pay for her rashness with her life. We haven't gotten to smell his car yet. Well, we smelled it last time, but hopefully we'll be able to smell it a little later.
Thank
We
you.
don't know how long the
clues.
court is gonna be.
Thank you for the bits, Tracy, by the way. And Froggy Fella, thanks for following. Derek Anthony, thanks for the bits. iOS Barney from The Simpsons here.
Is
Is. I was like, is that a phone game? What? Is Barney from The Simpsons here? I see why you're asking.
I also read it as iOS and did not think of is at all.
Thank you for the bits. Oh, sorry. Thank you for resubscribing, Sir Straw Hat, for 3 months. Jesus, do you have any life vests to keep the rest of us from drowning in all that thirst? There's a bit
Look at
going
me.
round.
Look at me. Look at me. The fate is in our hands. The fate of this woman. We together shall bring her to justice.
It's okay.
There was a witness to her crime.
He can hold people's fates because he has huge fucking hands.
He does
those
have
yaoi
massive
hands
hands.
can carry anything.
Yeah.
It's like, look at me. I'm carrying an invisible box right now. A professional witness.
Well then, call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth.
The prosecutor. Did you clip my burp? What the fuck is that? The prosecution calls its first witness, Ms. Angel Starr, to the stand.
Mama Carnage, thanks for the bits. All the gay, indeed. 100%
Oh, we're
of the
at
gay.
almost level 5. Oh, are we at level 5?
I think
Only
we got
45 more levels till they kiss.
Only 45 more levels. So they look at us, they touch tongues, and then go back to like nothing happened.
Uh-huh.
Wildfire Vivi, thanks for the bits. Okay, Edgeworth, I confess in the face of your forceful aura, I'm bi for you and Adrian Andrews. I have betrayed the velvet suit. I'm sorry.
Ooh. Ooh.
The cough up queen.
That's right, bitch.
The
The burp up
CUQ.
queen. Seen you somewhere?
You're my boyfriend. You ordered the caviar lunch, right?
Whoa,
Oh, we
evil
got
sea
level for
monkeys
what?
giving us 50,000 bits. Rightworth forever,
yeah.
Klepto shipping forever, Bound shipping forever, Heart shipping forever, Libera shipping forever, and Cross shipping forever. Lil Yugi X Bakura X Rio X Thief King Bakura X Malik X Melvin. By the way, I bet you I'm the only one with a 100k bit badge. You likely are. Thank you for earning the 100k bit badge. GGEZ indeed. Evil sea
1669.
monkeys.
Nice.
1,669% on the hype train.
I get my bitch badge. That's
Right?
what I want.
If only we were on Phoenix and Miles when that happened, though, because then we would have seen them turn to face us and touch tongues.
Yeah.
But, you know,
But it's perfect.
unfortunately.
It's perfect though, because now Evil Sea Monkeys, it looks like Angel Star has taken your donation and thought you've ordered the caviar lunch with it, because it's such an expensive meal.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But yes, I think that, I know Marin will just reset it next week, but I think that has canonized Phoenix and Miles again. Evil Sea Monkeys.
Well done, everyone.
Well
We've
done.
done it.
We did it again.
We did it. Kissed and you know it. Yes, they've kissed so many times. They're still kissing right now. Probably. Like,
Yeah.
it's like when the time dash is over for the new year and you gotta make out with the person next to you. They're like, whoa!
Miles is comfortable with
1669.
PDA.
Yeah.
Do you say this line?
Anyway, you order the caviar lunch, yeah.
Oh, caviar. I've never eaten caviar before.
The judge is really wolfing it down.
Oh. And for you, I have a fiesta bowl.
She's got so much food.
She's the lunch lady.
Thanks.
You think Phoenix likes Mexican food? Will the witness state her name and profession?
I think he likes Taco Bell.
A lot of midnight bikes to Del Taco.
Mama
Phoenix Wright in
Carnage
the
says
drive-thru.
They're not kissing at this point, they're fucking.
And thank you for the bits, Mama Carnage.
Ah, and you, sir, did you order the fingerprint lunchbox?
What the heck is that she's got in that box?
It
Probably
looks like just
black
rice
sesame
and
seeds.
black sesame seeds. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's cute, though. Rock Rulin, thanks for the bits. I can barely hear my own straightness from all the gay in here. And Sir Straw Hat, thanks for the bits. You know, Marin, I had hoped those fan dojins I linked to you would satisfy your thirst, but apparently I only encouraged it. Yes. Marin's like one of those
Fortunately,
Star Trek
There's
aliens.
no satisfaction here.
Marin's
Yeah.
like one of those Star Trek aliens where if you shoot them with phasers, they just get more powerful.
Honestly, it's the testosterone. I'm on 8 months of testosterone, and that stuff makes me very thirsty.
To quote Vegeta with mustache, sure is Zarbon in here. All right, fingerprint
Harley.
lunchbox.
You want to come hang out? Oh, Mr. Big Boy. Ooh.
Well, Edgeworth's only objection is the timing.
It is too early for lunch. Your name and profession, please. Also, I'd like more than just white fucking rice. Are you kidding me? I'm from Germany.
If she'd offered him
Put a
breakfast, he wouldn't
sausage
have had
in
a
my
problem
mouth.
with it.
Well, Your Honor, how does it taste?
So this is why everyone raves about caviar. It's so tasty it hurts.
I love eating babies.
Smither, thank you for the host.
Oh, it's not caviar. It tastes like pickled tapioca.
It's an awfully specific thought, Judge. Thank you for the bits, Armon5678. The thirst can't be contained. It cannot. Hype train's about to end. Thank you so much for getting us to a level 5, 1680% hype train, guys.
Insane.
Hell yeah.
Much appreciated. That's amazing.
Phoenix, you're gay.
What the heck does pickled tapioca taste like?
You're gay. Name, profession, now.
Thanks for the bits there, Wildfire VV. Edgeworth, it hurts, drops. No, wait, sorry.
What?
I mixed up two things in the chat. I saw it's so tasty it hurts, and I saw Edgeworth wants the worst chin.
Edgeworth is so tasty it hurts.
Edgeworth, it hurts.
Edgeworth wants it to hurt. Me, the name is Angel Star. Don't go forgetting it. I find myself running Lunchland these days. Is that what you wanted me to say, Mr. Edgeworth? Very well, witness. Please describe the incident to us.
The prosecution will wait. I'm not finished eating.
Hurry it up.
Very well, Mr. Edgeworth.
There's no food or drinks allowed in court, you son of a bitch.
He's the judge. He can do whatever he wants.
That's true.
Aw. Corruption.
You know. We usually call on the police to provide a description of the crime.
Your Honor, as Mr. Edgeworth has said to the court, I am a professional.
What does that mean?
Until 2 years ago, Ms. Angel Starr was a special investigator with the police. She was a first-rate homicide detective. What? Miss Starr was a detective? Harley.
You all right?
He's rubbing his face on my headset.
Oh.
So scratch his
Wants
nose.
to say hi.
He's been very needy. He's not feeling well.
Aw.
He's got a little cold. We're going to take him to the vet tomorrow.
Yeah, we gotta take him in the vet.
Really?
Did you say this?
I did.
Oh.
I'm not saying that one again.
Sorry.
I know who you are. Cough up.
Cough up Queen Angel Star, Your Honor. Long time no see. Sashi Buri Dane.
We will give lots of love to Harley, Proxy Wakana. And the rest of you, thank you so much for sending your love to Harley.
I'm giving him lots of cuddles right now. He's hooked on my shoulder.
I was playing
Very well.
Sorry.
Oh, God.
I was playing Phasmophobia in VR, and Harley came up and he does this thing where he comes up on your shoulder and he sinks his claws in and just wants a big hug, basically, and he won't let go. And I was in VR mode with Phasmo, so everybody could see me carrying an invisible cat while I was trying to get ready to hunt ghosts.
Yeah.
The cat was a ghost.
Yes,
Yeah.
invisible cat ghost.
It was just really funny because he tried putting Harley down, and it's just like this fucking model with his head all tilted very delicately, like leaning over, but like his hand, everything, obviously, like his hands, his arms, and everything is moving like it would be in real life. There's just no cat.
Oh, so cute. You may continue with with the description, Miss Star.
So Straw Hat, thanks for the bits. The Cough Up Queen, there are so many jokes. There are indeed. And I'm surprised the game has avoided making many of them. Just who is this lady?
Classier than that. If I might have the court's attention over here, I wonder if, like, the fact that she was a detective makes her more or less attractive to Phoenix. The parking lot at the prosecutor's office is divided into 2 blocks.
Derek Anthony, thank you for the bits. We have 5 cats that are honorary? What does that mean?
Ornery?
Ornery? They're difficult?
Yeah, basically.
Ornery? A block is for the prosecutor's office personnel. B block is for visitors and clients. A chain divider separates the 2 blocks. I suppose that's to keep visitors from taking
Excuse me?
Oh shit, I'm so sorry, Judge.
Miss Star, just because
I'm
you're
just sitting here thinking out loud like a rude bitch.
I suppose that's to keep the visitors from taking up prosecutors' spaces, yes.
Austin Buford, I don't know if any abridged characters are going to play Resident Evil Village. I actually haven't played Resident Evil 7 yet. If I were to play a Resident Evil game, actually I wouldn't mind playing through all the Resident Evil games, starting from the OG and going through the whole series at some point, but there's no immediate plans to play that game, no, sorry.
But the big lady.
But the big lady.
But the big lady. The crime took place by a car in the back of A block in the car's trunk. Harley.
What you gonna do with all
The
that
killer.
junk?
All that junk inside your trunk. Harley, stop rubbing your face on that. The killer stabbed the victim with a knife and went to drive the body out. Unfortunately for her, there was a witness and an arrest was made on the spot.
Who was this valiant witness?
Thank you
She's
for
got. Oh, bless you.
Thank you
Sorry.
for the bits,
Did you
Tracy.
sneeze?
But the big lady butt. Hey, I'm playing. I've got to get through other games that have butts in them first.
Why, it was me, Your Honor.
Floor
Big
plans
booba
added to
lady.
the court record.
I've got tiggle bitties.
Witness, did you see the very moment of the crime?
Of course, Your Honor.
Hey, Casey.
Immediately after that, I apprehended the chief prosecutor.
Seems rather cut and dry, doesn't it? Well, Mr. Wright?
I can't agree on principle, Your Honor.
It seems that some poor losers are unwilling to accept the truth, Your Honor. Shall I proceed to crush what little hope they have remaining? See, Martin's not excited about big women because he gets big women all the time. Even though
Technically,
not
you're not a woman, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm better.
I agree.
You're right there. If you can, then give them your worst, Miss Starr.
Wait, are they talking about me? Witness's account. Here we go. How many lunchboxes do you think she's going to pull out during this testimony?
At least one. Somehow, I always knew a day like this would come. I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend when I sensed something. Perhaps it was my finely honed detective instincts working. Then, through a wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garish car.
She, pulls out photos and is making, sound effects.
The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. Then, she thrust the pointy tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest.
I guess we didn't get any lunch.
Wow, this bitch is holding out. She's like, I already fucking gave you lunch twice. You turned me down. I ain't
You have to
wasting
pay
any
for the
more
next
food.
ones. Bringing a lunchbox to your boyfriend? How touching.
Knowing of
I
them,
have
thank you for
many.
subscribing for 8 months.
Ooh.
What were you saying, Marin?
He said, bring a lunchbox to your boyfriend, and
Oh,
I said,
right.
I have many.
I see.
Huh. As you can see, there is no room for doubt.
The key point of your testimony seems to be nothing other than the point of the knife which you saw being stabbed into Detective Goodman.
So, how does it feel to be so utterly crushed?
With your boobies, right? I'm still thinking about that.
My potato bitties.
Thank you for the bits, Wildfire Vivi. We'll get the lunchboxes during the cross-examination, one for each forceful press. Oh.
Oh. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's merely a flesh wound, Mr. Wright.
Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness.
Yup.
You.
I imagine the judge has to correct himself a lot.
I've realized just how many of his lines are just the same thing over and over.
Yeah, very well. Go ahead.
Yeah.
All
well,
right.
if you say so.
I'm just going to
Yeah.
press on a bunch of these. How did you know?
I respect the prosecutor's basic abhorrence of crime. Yet their methods are ugly and twisted. Twisted methods will always lead to tragedy.
I'm the tragedy.
Yes, the lunch lady's uninformed opinion is duly noted. Sick burn, Edward. Given that they are used to erasing inconvenient evidence at their whim. Killing off a detective that knew too much is merely an extension of that. Also a line from my demo.
Oh.
DOS. Miss Starr, do you have something personal against prosecutors? I felt that I had found my dream job when I became an investigator. And if I hadn't been laid off by those prosecutors over there, I'd still be one.
Laid off? She was fired.
To me, prosecutors are nothing more than worms. That said, I am a pro, as you know. My testimony is unbiased and flawless.
Hey there, Mango. Become an investigator. The Straw Hat. Investigator. Thank you for the bits, Straw Hat. I'm surprised Crapcom didn't change the onigiri on a hat to sandwiches. I don't know if Capcom has a
They're
history.
jelly donuts.
They are jelly donuts, yes.
This is
Undertale
jelly donut
AU
eraser.
Maker Bryce, thank you for following.
Very well. You may continue, Miss Star.
This boyfriend, he's the detective? Angel? Did I-
Barrett, you
I guess
good?
it got not that boyfriend. Harley pushed my thing up a little bit too far and it muted. Not that boyfriend, the security guard.
Too much love from the cat.
Too much love from my big man.
That boyfriend? You have several?
Phoenix is like, can I get on that list?
Can
Yes.
I get on that list?
No. This boyfriend, that boyfriend, and the other boyfriend.
Oh.
Got room for something or other boyfriend. Care to join?
All right.
See?
The yet another boyfriend position is still open for applicants. Ah ha ha. Free lunch.
That's me on Detail. I am the little Karibo. If that's, yeah, I don't know of any other Karibos.
Nani?
I'll skip the lunch, thanks.
What about you, Phoenix? Note to self, the judge had to think before replying. Horny, 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 horny. The security guard room is in the lot in A block.
My God.
It's up on the second level, so you can see everything from there.
Thanks for the bits, Ed Stevens, KW. She is a pimp, according to Ed. That would be the room with the security sign.
Oh, the cafe!
Incidentally, did you bring your lunch boxes by car?
Since I'm a visitor now, I parked in B block. So she was in B block when she witnessed the crime.
Are you right there, Ashigaru? All right. You sensed something? So you're saying you had a premonition of the murder?
It felt like, how would you say? Oh yes. It was like the feeling you get when you view a pumpkin chock full of seeds.
Does that mean, Angel Star? I have no
Uh,
idea what that means.
Undertale AU Maker. I don't usually do voice requests during the Phoenix Wright streams just because we're focusing on doing the game, but just for you, since you just popped in and followed. Hey there, it's Yami Yugi saying, hope you're having a good one.
Also, Phoenix basically is Yugi.
Phoenix is Yugi, but I think they were talking about the Yami Yugi voice. Speaking of a detective's instincts, wasn't the victim Mr. Bruce Goodman also a detective?
Yes, well, he was like a young cheese.
Full of holes after he was stabbed?
Young cheese?
A pale white cheese, not yet tangy, with experience on the streets. A greenhorn.
Of course, am hard, yellowed, and sharp as a tack.
Oh.
Okay.
Whoa. I bet you stink too.
Hey, I heard that.
A weird tangent.
Contempt of court.
In any case, there in the lot, I felt something stirring in the back of my mind.
Quest Space, thanks for the subscription. The butler did it. I guess we're gonna have to find the butler and then accuse him.
The bellboy.
The bellboy, yeah. You kissing that cat?
What else would I kiss?
By garish car, you mean...
Mr. Edgeworth's car, yes.
I had
it's
to press
fucking-
this one just to see Edgeworth's reaction.
It's Dunk on Edgeworth Day. Mr. Edgeworth's.
Incidentally, the knife with which the victim was stabbed was also Mr. Edgeworth's. Wasn't it? Bleh. Indeed it was.
this is. And the person you saw, you are sure is the defendant and not Mr. Edgeworth?
I saw her from no further than 30 feet away. I'm certain it was her.
If she's telling the truth, we're doomed.
Let's assume by
Let's
now
just-
they're not telling the truth.
Yeah.
Let's just do what we can. Even if we don't have any proof, we can always complain. Mom!
Witness, in your testimony, you clearly stated the following. Prosecutors are nothing more than worms, ergo, you are a biased witness.
You might want to keep those silly opinions to yourself in the future, rookie.
Huh? Rookie? I've had like 5 cases.
I've been doing this for less than a year.
And I was
Um,
panicking earlier about not having my teenage sidekick.
Unless you're willing to risk the consequences of doubting me.
Oh.
I'll fry you like a fritter, crispy on the outside, chewy on the inside.
That was inspiring.
That's a word for it.
I believe I've heard that tagline elsewhere. You could cry plagiarism.
Suddenly it's a
Objection.
copyright trial.
Yeah. I may be relegated to the lowly post of lunch lady, but my instincts are honed.
I may have been relegated to the lowly punch of Lost Lady.
A photograph.
You took this?
Thank you for the bits, Wildfire Vivi, Emma Sky. Should we change your name to Karen Sky? Are you going to complain to the Lunchland manager, the chief judge, God?
The moment I witnessed the crime, my reflexes took over and snap, I took a picture. In fact, one of my lunchboxes is rigged with a camera.
It's actually a little more likely these days to have lunch boxes that have cameras in them, just because people take so many pictures of their lunch and post them to social media.
True.
But
I'm
back
surprised
then,
no one's been on Shark Tank with that kind of product yet.
Angel Star, a spot ready for you there. Sir Straw Hat, thanks for the bits. Edgeworth deserves all the crap we dump on him, even though he's a good guy now, he still acts like a prick at times. Yeah, a little bit.
He's emotionally damaged.
Yeah, he's got trauma. Let's not be too hard on him.
This poor man has spent the last 25 years of his life being hated by his
He hasn't even
fake
had a grilled
father.
cheese yet.
He hasn't
No
had
grilled
a
cheese.
single grilled cheese. And no loving person has been around to provide him that grilled cheese until Phoenix beat the shit out of him. Phoenix
Have
had
you
to
seen
break him
Angel
as a
Star?
person.
Have you seen Angel Star offer a grilled cheese? No.
That's
No.
why he was really upset. Not the timing,
Yeah.
not it being lunch, and
Yeah.
it too early for lunch. He just he wanted the grilled cheese. Via
Yeah.
Victor's Omen,
Didn't
thank you
only
for the
want a grilled
subscription.
cheese, he needs a grilled cheese.
Yeah, it's not a matter of want. Like, grilled cheese is healing.
Yes.
Via Victor's Omen,
Unless you're
thanks,
lactose intolerant.
thanks for the subscription. 4 months of joy. Thanks for all the great streams, Martin. And Derek Anthony, copyright. You got 4 kids' attention. Hopefully we didn't. Derek Anthony, thanks for those bits.
Thanks for your bits, Derek.
I suppose that's more exciting than just hanging it around your neck. Rock Rulin, thanks for the bits. So you're saying this woman who constantly carries a wide variety of food doesn't even have a grilled cheese in her basket? It is a crime.
Nope. She doesn't have especially does not have a grilled cheese for prosecutors.
No. It's probably just like cheese over rice.
American cheese over rice.
Yeah, it's not even like real cheese, it's the Kraft singles. They're just kind of disdainfully thrown on top.
They're not even melted.
Yeah, because the rice was fucking cold. This is my first time seeing this photograph.
Getting a little bit more lag. I apologize if you're seeing that on your end. It doesn't seem too bad. Hopefully it'll pass.
You think I'd show it to you, a prosecutor? Think again.
He
My
burps
boyfriend.
in surprise.
My boyfriend works in the photography division of criminal affairs.
Derek Anthony says the cheese slices still have the plastic on them.
You can't say that
Won't
when I'm
do.
drinking. I just spit energy drink everywhere.
Oh no.
What a waste of energy drink. Well, this is most certainly the defendant.
Oh, there's a picture.
Yeah.
Crime photo added to the court record. Uh-oh, that is unmistakably Lana Skye.
Covered in blood. So, what was the defendant doing at the time? Tap, tap.
Apologies for the lag, guys. It's pretty bad right now. I'm just checking something real quick. Okay. I'll press. Tell me more about this knife that the suspect was carrying.
Sorry, I'm stretching.
You're good.
Well, I'd say the blade was about 10 centimeters long. Is that right, Mr. Edgeworth? It is your knife, after all. Yeah, that's about right.
Can you just leave me alone for 3 seconds?
I don't even want to be here.
I'm in near tears all the time.
Ever since this man ripped me apart and has not put me back together. What even is therapy? God, there's a dead man in my car. Someone fucking make this stop. All right.
Mr. Edgeworth, do you need a cookie?
My whole life was a lie. All right. Sorry. Prosecutors are he's just like off screen having this breakdown. Prosecutors are by nature well versed in the location of a man's vital organs.
Thanks for the follow there, Brian Obi. Again, we are having quite a bit of lag at the moment, so I do apologize. Hopefully it'll pass. You might be seeing a lot of stuttering on the stream. It's on and off, but unfortunately right about now is when it tends to hiccup. Hopefully it'll pass in the next half an hour.
I don't see much stuttering, honestly. We're just delayed. I'm sure it was easier than boiling an egg for my egg salad surprise set. Boiling eggs is kind of a pain in the ass.
You can't testify as to her ability to kill an egg. I mean, a person.
Oh. Huh. Perhaps a chicken salad set would have been a better metaphor. So the defendant was holding a knife. What then?
Tell the court why you didn't try to stop this crime.
There was a fence, Phoenix.
You did see her raise the knife to strike, no? Vampiro, thanks for the bits. Pocket lag, yes, unfortunately.
The defense has a point.
Unfortunately, by the time I realized what was going on, it was already too late.
That's so weird that the judge, for once, was like, yeah, he has a point. And I'm like, did I have a point?
I was thinking, actually, he didn't really have a point.
No.
Yeah, because it's like, bro, you clearly see the chain link. What are you gonna do? Climb it? Like, she's in a dress and heels.
Too
and then
late.
you get yourself stabbed, too.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, I guess the best she could have done was go.
Thrown a
Yeah, that
lunchbox.
would have helped.
Yes, the next moment, the chief prosecutor brought down the murder weapon.
I see.
It's only a flesh wound, Mr. Wright. We can make it.
You said that before. Anything else?
Scientifically speaking, Miss Starr's testimony is flawless.
Sounds pretty fatal to me.
What do we do? Is this it? Is my sister guilty?
Let's just keep our heads cool and press the witness a bit, shall we? For some reason, having her panicking next to me makes me calmer.
Don't smile like that.
All right, so we've gotten all that. It looks like we got something when we pressed them enough
let's look at the map.
Yeah, can we look at the evidence real quick?
Check.
There's the map. Security room, telephone, cars. I guess the murder
That's the
happened
parking
here.
lot, and that's where. Yeah. Check the picture.
Oh, wait. I didn't see the whole thing anyway. So there's... Okay. The picture? This
Yeah.
one, okay. The moment of the crime as photographed by Angel Star. And it's her
She
stuffing
doesn't
the
have
body
a
in
knife in her hand.
But
That's because it's going to come up that this was not the moment of the crime, but after
Right.
the crime.
Yeah.
We got the
Can
phone,
you check the knife?
the knife. I don't know if there's anything...
Look back at the description.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
The murder weapon
Says-
found in Edgeworth's toolbox. Traces of victim's blood.
It says no prints.
No prints.
Yeah, she was wearing gloves, I think.
Okay.
Tracy says, wait, the picture has her against the back wall. She wouldn't have been able to get that photo from that far away and that angle, surely.
There's that false wall. The one where Emma was like, oh, there's water
Yeah.
stored in here.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Right
Like
there.
back here. I see
Yeah,
it.
that's that.
All right.
Let's go through the statements
yeah.
again.
From the beginning, she says, I knew this day would come. I don't think we can present to that.
No.
I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend.
No.
When I sensed something, perhaps it was my finely honed detective instincts working. Then, through a wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garish car. The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. Then she thrust the pointy tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest. Okay, and it goes round. Yes, yes.
Should we present the photo to the last statement or something?
With the knife in the hand, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Or stuck the pointy end.
One knife wound. Does that make a difference? No wire fence in
I mean,
the
she
photo?
doesn't say there were multiple
No.
times she saw him stabbed, so...
There's wire fence in the photo.
No wire fence in the photo?
Yeah.
Oh, there is?
I think there is.
Oh, yeah,
There is.
it's right in the foreground there, yeah.
And the angle of the car also proves that it was definitely taken from the visitor lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll try with the knife. We'll try the photo here. Yeah?
Sure.
Okay.
Down to try it, yeah.
Hey.
Oh!
And you witnessed this? You saw Miss Sky stab the victim with the knife?
Did I stutter? As I've already said, yes. I swear it on my finest salmon swirl lunch. What is that? Is that just a thing of teriyaki sauce? Gross.
Good question. Sure, that is a fine lunch.
Don't eat it. You just ate.
But isn't that
Don't
odd?
judge me.
You're the judge. We shouldn't be judging you. Look at this photo. Look at this graph.
Photograph!
This is the photograph you took of the very moment of the crime, is it not?
Oh.
Then why is Miss Sky not holding a knife?
Bacala! Dots. Dots.
Edgeworth, you thought? You thought?
Mm-hmm.
Objection.
Let's be a little more careful with our evidence, shall we?
It is you that needs to be more careful, Mr. Wright.
What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth?
This photograph was not taken the moment before the stabbing. 'Twas taken the moment after the stabbing.
Sir Straw Hat, thank you for the bits. Is there anyone here who likes Nickelback unironically? Let's get a poll going.
They're okay.
Let's
They're
get a
all
poll
right.
going. Here we
No,
go.
they're not.
How dare you? I think they're
Nickelback.
okay. Like, if you just want to listen to angry
Nickel.
music that isn't even really that angry, they're easy to play.
That's what Linkin Park is for.
All right, fair. It is easy to play Nickelback
Let's
songs,
see.
though.
Far away, a good band, or burn them to the ground.
There is no middle.
No.
If you're in the middle, then you get killed.
We've got a poll
You
going.
literally just said, they're okay.
Get,
How much more
get
middle
your
can you
votes in.
There's no more middle ground. I took it all.
You can either vote far away a good band or burn them to the ground. I tried to use Nickelback song titles for the poll
What
options.
the hell is on Joey's head?
And
I give...
Val Dreamsy, thanks for the follow. Wildfire Vivi, thanks for the bits. Who else would pay for a Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge Nickelback cover album? I would love to hear Marek singing Something in Your Mouth. What is Something in Your Mouth? I
What?
don't know what that is.
What? That's yeah.
It sounds like you don't know either.
No.
All right.
It's taking the moment after the stabbing.
How can you tell that?
Blood splatter.
Huh?
See the dark crimson stain on the chief prosecutor's coat.
It's a black and white photograph.
Yeah, it'd
What do
be
you
great
think
if
it
the
is?
Ace
Fucking-
Attorney universe had color photos.
Well, what other color could it be? What could it be? Teriyaki sauce? Like, what the fuck?
It could be ketchup.
Yeah. Did you read that, Soupy?
Oh, sorry. Forgot I was the judge for a second. Yes. It's hard to tell, but this could be blood.
Thank you for the bits, Neonite. Something in Your Mouth is a Nickelback song. I mean, I assumed that. I just don't know the song so well. Derek Anthony.
It's pretty easy to guess what he's singing about.
Derek Anthony, this is
Lunch.
a police station's garage. Shouldn't there be a security camera video that shows everything? You would think, in fact, I believe security cameras do come into it in a little bit, if I remember this case.
2016!
And it looks
The
like
future.
the poll's about to end with 20 people voting for them being a good band and 8 people voting for them not a good band. So it looks like there are a few Nickelback fans in here.
Just goes to show you can't trust everybody.
Wow. I mean, I'm not saying they're great. I'm just saying they get the job done. Well, Mr. Wright, I see no problem here.
Withered Key, that's a fun idea. I just don't... I'm not super... Well, when I say I'm not super into the idea, I don't know how up for it I would be to voice multiple characters playing a game together, so... It's
That'd be a lot of energy.
It's a lot of energy just doing one character.
I like that Withered Key called me Soapy.
Soapy.
You're sudsy. No problem, except you. Mr. Wright, are you just gonna sit there and take that kind of abuse? I like it.
You got a better idea?
Objection. Slam.
I object to being abused. Wait, that contradicts what the witness said in her testimony. Namely, that she took the picture the moment she witnessed the crime.
Well, it seems I was slightly unclear. My apologies.
Hmm?
Gods.
That's it?
What the fuck else you want? If you run out of lunch, you order seconds. Problem solved. If you don't like it, try ordering the jumbo-sized lunch from the get-go. Good advice. I'm not sure I understood it, but good advice. I didn't have time to stop her. Prosecutor Sky was cold, calculating, like a robot. Like a smashy Eggman. She killed without pain or remorse. It was a premeditated murder.
Premeditated? How do you know?
Look at the chief prosecutor's hands in that photograph.
Well, are those gloves?
Surgical gloves made of thin rubber, most likely. Why would she have those on? Slam. If it was not premeditated, she would not be wearing those gloves.
I like that he's superimposed over the photo here. That's a very rare.
Yeah.
These gloves do seem to tell the tale of premeditation.
Premeditated murder. A serious offense.
Witness, add this to your testimony.
The
Murder was planned. Rubber gloves prove it. Press me. Shove me.
I think you present the knife there, baby.
Oh, because there's no fingerprints, or?
Because
She had to
just
grab
used
it.
a knife from Edward's trunk.
Oh,
She
right.
didn't have her own.
What if she was just in the habit of wearing gloves? Like driving gloves?
What if she's a germaphobe?
Yeah.
Slam. The gloves were admitted as evidence when the defendant was arrested. Dummy. They were rubber gloves, the kind of the
Edgeworth, you
It would
okay?
read autopsies. No! Something is happening to me today. You're getting my tongue all tied, and I just can't think straight whenever I'm around you, or really at all. I've never been able to think straight. Hold on, this is just getting too deep. In other words, when the chief prosecutor came out to the crime scene,
That's Edgeworth. Alpha Chase, thank you for following.
he came to do a murder. That's the only possible conclusion one can make. But everything was planned. It was a premeditated crime. Premeditated.
Impressive. I'm sorry they took you off the force, Miss Star.
This is bad. She's got them thinking this was all planned. If she can prove this claim, the trial's already over. I've got to think of a way to show that this wasn't premeditated.
Look at this fucking knife.
We've said all this.
It's only a flesh wound.
Yeah, fatal. For some reason.
Don't smile like that. You fucking creep.
Do you think they make rubber gloves big enough for Edgeworth's hands?
He has to
think they
stitch
do.
together two.
He just gets balloons, party balloons.
One for each finger.
Yep.
Witness, do you know what this is?
Are you trying to test me? I sell boxed lunches for a living, you know.
Nothing gets past you.
That's a knife. The knife. The knife that was in Mr. Edgeworth's trunk.
Ah, Cusco's knife. The knife to kill Cusco.
Knife.
Indeed, it is my knife.
His knife? Oh my god, that's not a knife. What's with this case? We have dialogue. Holy crap. The bloody murder weapon is a red car. And all belonging to the prosecutor there?
Why is this his fucking case?
The defendant is chief prosecutor for the district, right? Bobby, your prosecutor's bad people.
Yes.
The defense has a request. We ask that the witness provide an accurate testimony.
Damn.
What's that, rookie?
In your testimony, you stated that Lana Skye planned this murder. And that's why she was wearing those special gloves.
Seems like a natural conclusion to me. The gloves do indicate planning.
However, why would she not also prepare the most important thing? The murder weapon.
Oh.
This knife just happened to be in the trunk of that car. Ladies and gentlemen, and non-binary hoes, if you're going to plan a murder,
God fucking damn it. God fucking
you
damn it.
don't forget the weapon! Derek Anthony,
Bitches and bros.
thank you for the bits. They brought a child to a murder trial. I mean, it's not unheard of if they can't find a babysitter. See your tits?
Order! Order! Order!
Great. Now the tide is turning in our favor.
The tits. Great show, Mr. Wright. My sister's as good as free.
The titties are turning in our favor.
Titties. I control the titties, right? Look at my titties. I believe the next lunch you'll be eating is humble pie. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
Good one, Mr. Edgeworth.
Well, what?
Who said that? I hope you weren't deluding yourself into thinking that the titties have turned. Not over such a trifling detail.
But this shoots a hole in the whole premeditated theory.
I'll shoot a hole in your theory. Bah. Bah, I say. Prosecution could care less if it was premeditated or not. The only one who seems to care is that lunch lady over there, who's sweating profusely.
Into her lunches.
Oh, the defendant, Lana Skye, murdered a detective with a knife. That is the only thing the prosecution need prove. Nothing else. And that bitch did it. Very good, Mr. Prosecutor. I suppose you think you're clever now. But you know as well as I do that she planned on killing him. It was planned. If she wasn't, why would she have been wearing...
to hear your testimony again.
Witness, please tell us only what you saw, not what you thought. You thought. How dare you! My powers of deduction are not to be underestimated.
Really now? Angel's deduction.
Lana Skye intended to murder Detective Goodman. That's why she called the victim all the way to the prosecutor's office.
Zero context. Thank you so much for the 300 bits. Appreciate it. Hiya, Jax.
I'm sure the prosecutor chief had a grudge against the victim. Nothing else could drive that human machine to plunge a knife in again and again.
Oh, again and again. You see?
Ah!
Oh, shit!
Unreliable witness! So we don't need to push her.
Right, I think we just present the autopsy report there. The victim was summoned from the police department to the prosecutor's office. Does sound a lot like premeditation, doesn't it?
So if I order pizza, does that mean I'm planning on killing the delivery boy?
Are you okay, Emma? What is going
I
on?
don't know. My sister's in jail. I don't know if I have parents.
You know we're not in a cafe.
I have a crush on a gay man.
My life's falling apart around me.
I don't even know if my dreams are going to come true.
Extra DLC case for this game, the death of the pizza delivery boy. Wildfire VV, thanks for the bits. What is so hard with following the instruction? Tell us only what you saw, not what you thought. Jeez. Good question.
In any case, the defense may now cross-examine the witness.
You bet I
got a
will.
little Emma.
Oh, Emma emotes. Oh, those are Litheros as well. That makes sense.
Lana Skye.
Again and again.
God.
Autopsy report, baby. One knife wound. Died within an hour and a half of 4 p.m.
I'm just imagining like Phoenix pulling it out of his jacket and like shoving it in her face
Look,
and wibbling it
look
on
at
either side
this.
of her nose. Look at this shit, smell it, bitch.
You say she stabbed him again and again. But you couldn't have witnessed that.
Are you testing me? Then I'll test you. With my mouse surprise. It's boogers. I'm afraid the moss is growing under our feet as we wait, Miss Starr.
Show us your feet pics, Edgeworth.
I have a 4.5 on WikiFeet. Christina didn't know I had a WikiFeet. I swear to God,
Do
I
you
told
want to advertise
her.
that to almost 200 people
I don't know if
on
I
Twitch?
don't care. I don't care. I have a WikiFeet, and
Am I
you know
on
what? I worked
WikiFeet?
hard. Probably. Did
Am I
you
on
post any
WikiFeet?
pictures with your feet in there?
Let's find out. Am I on WikiFeet?
I worked very hard because my feet were rated 3.5 and now they're rated 4.
I am not
I
on
did a
WikiFeet.
personal campaign amongst my friends. I said, guys, can you believe my feet are only 3.5? I have
Help
a
me get
beautiful
to the
orchid
top.
tattoo. Yeah. I have a tattoo on my foot. I have a scar on the other foot. I get pedicures. I work hard. I deserve 4 stars.
I am
At
not.
least.
I am not on WikiFeet, and neither is Edgeworth.
Edgeworth.
Sorry, guys.
No.
Did you say this
He
line?
keeps those feet under tight lock and key.
Did you say this
I
line?
did say this line.
Okay.
I shouldn't have to explain this, but take a look. The autopsy report states that death was due to a loss of blood from 1 stab wound.
Uno.
Uno.
Aha! You're right. Good show, Mr. Edgeworth.
Mama Carnage, thanks for the bits. Level 500 on the hype train, and we see Edgeworth's feet. And Wildfire VV, thanks for those bits.
His 5-star feet.
Edgeworth has an OnlyFans, only reports, and only cravats, but not a wiki feed. I like only cravats.
Only cravats. Ooh.
He's got an only
Sensual.
feelings. I think that was
What
called
a
Live Journal
hunk.
back in the day.
He's my hero, really.
What about my objection? No one noticed?
Damn,
Well,
she's
witness.
like drooling. You guys think I'm thirsty. You got the crime scene set right.
Oh, thanks.
I always believed that no one could ever mistake ketchup for blood. But now I realize that such mistakes are possible. So, you're saying you mistook something for blood?
Like she never played Metal Gear Solid 1.
When she lifted her knife, I thought I saw blood at her breast.
Dresden, you didn't miss much. We're just cross-examining Angel Star about the murder from last time.
Splattered blood from her victim. That's why I thought she must have stabbed him at least twice.
Thanks for the bits, Derek Anthony. I love how she brings out the food at the weirdest time.
Are you hungry? Anyway, she stabbed him twice.
Then tell us what you saw. Then tell us what you saw that you thought was blood. Testify.
I don't understand your accent.
Her look at the photo.
The photo?
Yes.
Okay. Thank
She's
you.
not
She doesn't
wearing
have
her
it
scarf.
on.
Oh.
Her naked neck.
Thank you for the bits, Tenma. I'd like some proof to believe in her bullshit, Your Honor. I also would like this. All right, so we're
I
looking
think
for...
you just present the photo there.
Oh, immediately? Okay.
I believe so.
Sorry.
Short work burns the fastest.
I wouldn't it depend on the side of the candle. I mean, add more wax and even a really short wick will burn longer. Let's argue
Yeah.
about the size of
I
candles.
think so, Phoenix.
Obviously, more scientific testing is required.
Well, this guy intended to murder. That's why she called the victim on the way to the prosecutor's office. I'm sure that she prosecutor had a grudge. Her red muffler, I see.
Kid neck.
She's naked.
Naked. Saw you necking in the parking lot.
Miss Starr, I need an explanation.
The witness is clearly not suited for detective work. It's a little misogynistic. What?
I mean, she is a little dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, she's lying. She just wants it. The suspect was not wearing a scarf or muffler of any kind when she stabbed the victim. And you proved it yourself with this photograph. Huh? But that can't be! Only a true professional could be so clueless.
What?
Oh, ho, 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 ho. You thought. I'm sure you'll make a good lunch lady. Have no fear.
Damn it, Miles. That's fucked up.
Oh.
Harsh words, but good.
I was hoping the
So
judge...
basically what you already
Yeah.
said.
That's fucked up.
That's fucked up, damn.
That's fucked up, Mr. Edgeworth.
In the end, Mr. Edgeworth prevails.
What was my objection? Chopped liver?
You're just not that fucking hot, Phoenix. Brush your hair. But that was it was there, a scarf. No, not that, but something red, really.
Thanks for the bits, Tracy. Is Edgeworth helping us take this bitch down? I think he's just interrupting us because we're making very obvious statements and he's a step ahead of us.
And he also is like, I don't think he wants to put Lana behind bars because she's the chief prosecutor. So, like, I think he just wants to try and find justice.
It's interesting, though, because...
He's also tired.
Yeah. It's interesting, though, because the more he gets suspicion away from Lana, the more it's placed on him.
I mean, I don't know. I guess.
Because it's
I
killed,
suppose, yeah,
killed with
because
his
he's got the
knife.
rumors.
Yeah, and...
Anybody
Yeah.
truly ever accuses him, though.
Oh, okay. Psycho Wolfgirl, thanks for following. Rock Ruland, thanks for the bits. Why does the judge keep praising verbal abuse? He's kind of simple.
He's old school.
Ship it.
Vampiro, thanks for the bits. I'm sure you'll make a good lunch lady in hell.
It's way healthier than most other relationships I see in here. Good for them.
Did you say this line?
Yeah, there was something red. Slam. Well, now, where were we? The witness has given us an entertaining interlude, but we gotta go back to business. Bow, bow, bow.
Mama
bow.
Carnage, the stream shouldn't have gone quiet. So I'm not sure why that's happening. You might have to let me know, everybody,
I mean,
if the stream is
music
being...
stopped.
Well, yes, but I think they're talking about the
Right,
stream in
but we're
general.
talking too, so.
What?
Witness, continue your testimony. You saw the crime and apprehended the suspect. Tell us about that.
Very well. I do remember some things accurately, at least.
Ultimately, we couldn't shake the most important part of her testimony.
The most important part?
The part where your sister stabs the victim.
Right.
This next testimony might just be the moment of truth.
A pleasure to
We
make
were
your ass
born
acquainted.
to testify.
Puis, thank you so much for subscribing for 5 months. Good evening. Apprehending the suspect.
Guten Abend. After the murder, the suspect attempted to run behind a partition off to her side. Not to the side. I quickly caught her, explained her rights to her, and arrested her on the spot. Ah, yes. When I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. That's what had me confused in my earlier testimony. The chief prosecutor made to escape, but against Angel's Star, resistance is futile.
This scarf, aren't you?
Bitch, I strike like a snake and bite like a cobra, which is also a snake. That's me, Angel Star, the snake.
That wasn't a very good metaphor. First of all, a cobra is
Oh, see?
kind of a snake. Wildfire VV, thanks for the bits. I knew it. This bitch is a Borg. It's weird. We went to an Italian restaurant a few days back, me and Marin, and there was a guy sat a little bit further down who had a shirt. It was a black shirt, and on the back it just said Borg in white letters. And I never quite understood why he had a shirt that just said the word Borg on the
Especially
back.
it's such a nice restaurant.
Yeah, I don't know if he'd just come off filming something. Maybe he was like a Borg. I don't know.
That's a Borg in his off time.
Yes.
Don't bother me with details unless you want to get bit.
No thanks.
You called me pretty in your brains. I know you did. Note to self, Attorney Wright gets off being bitten by snakes.
Emma.
Jet191021, thanks for the follow.
Gent?
Say again?
Was it Gent that followed?
No, Jet191021.
I see. The chief prosecutor tried to resist, but her efforts were in vain. She knocked my hands aside, kicked over an oil drum.
Oil drum? Hard to imagine.
I said an oil drum. Oh, she's beautiful, but deadly. A predator. This one, a leopard woman. Ow.
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, if you will.
I have to prove that my client is not a leopard woman?
Yes.
Okay.
Good luck.
Ow.
I'm prepared to not believe you.
See, I feel like the partition is not off to her side.
So where is this partition on the floor plans?
I'm sure she means this wall next to the car.
That's right. There was a wall there, about 6 feet high.
She was obviously trying to hide herself. Quite a natural thing for a criminal to do. And what did you do then?
You say quickly. Were you close to the suspect?
As I just said, I was only 30 feet away from her the whole time, even though there was a fence
Yeah.
between you.
Yeah, she would have had to scale the fence.
Maybe I should press her
Push.
for more details.
Push her.
I'd
Push
like
her
to
the
see this
ground.
on
Push her over!
Ah!
Stop her!
I'd like to see this on the floor plans just to be safe. The Lunchland car was...
She was a visitor, thus she was parked in B block.
So, you witnessed the murder from here?
And make it about 30 feet from the car, yes.
Is that correct, Miss Starr?
Yes, that's right.
But there was a chain link fence in front of you?
I went over it, of course.
Amazing. The cough-up queen, lunch lady athlete indeed.
It would have taken her a little time to climb over the fence. So she couldn't have gotten to my sister that fast.
Yeah, that fence was about 9 feet high, too. How come Miss Sky didn't get away? Okay. I assume it's related to this fence, then.
Probably. Yeah, go back to the other one.
This one?
I quickly caught her.
This one, yeah.
And then present the map.
You think?
Yeah.
Yeah?
The map, either the map or the photo,
Okay.
probably.
No.
Oh, Grandpa's hungry! Grandpa!
Grandpa wants cookies. Right?
Your
No!
Honor, what do you think about the witness's statement?
I'm not sure I follow, but I am hungry.
It clearly contradicts the, I thought.
No.
Cookie!
You
Objection
can't.
overruled and cookie
Grandpa,
in my mouth.
no!
I don't think that won me any points with the judge. Okay,
I quickly caught her.
so it's the photo, or?
You
Try.
can try the photo.
I'm scared.
Do you want me to look it up?
I'm hungry.
No, don't look it up. Chessboard man, thank you for following. Any ideas in chat as to what we should
When I
be?
arrested her.
Should I press on different things?
I mean, you can press through the rest of it.
Yeah, we haven't gotten everything yet, right?
Right.
Grandpa.
She mentioned the muffler?
hungry.
What exactly did she say?
If I remember exactly, it would have told you in my testimony.
Cheeky.
Anyway, all I heard her say was the word muffler.
Just that one word?
So what you heard wasn't the suspect talking to you, but someone else. Yes, the chief prosecutor was talking on her phone.
Her phone? You mean this cell phone?
Ask further.
By phone, do you mean this cell phone discovered at the scene of the crime by me?
Yes, ultimately. Ultimately. My memory. It's like a salmon heading upstream, you see.
No, the court doesn't see, Miss Starr.
Well, fuck. The chief prosecutor at first attempted to use the phone hanging on the wall.
Ooh, but how does she know? On the wall?
That's right. Near the car, there was an emergency phone on the wall. Behind that bloody partition.
Apparently, it was out of order.
So she used her cell phone?
Indeed, the emergency phone was out of order that day.
Good witnessing, witness.
Good witnessing. Whatever happened to good testifying?
Damn, back in my day, we would testify.
You should, of course, add this to your testimony.
The things I do to please this rookie defense attorney.
Volcanic ash soap. The sad part is that I keep calling the one game Professor Laid a Ton versus Phoenix Wright. Can't blame you. Cell phone updated in the court record. Now I'm gonna present the map.
I think so,
Yeah.
yes.
Hey.
Yeah.
Good
No
thing we didn't.
music!
Good thing we didn't try that photo.
But
I
I
have.
wanted cookie.
I have to conclude that you have a personal grudge against Miss Lana Sky.
what the fuck, dude? The witness is a former detective. Her testimony is unmarred by personal bias. Well, who would have thought you would be my knight in shining armor, prosecutor?
Knight in garish armor.
All right, you who, together with the chief prosecutor, kicked me out 2 years ago. Bitch.
Cheetah 170, thank you for following. Well, Miss Star, This is a fatal contradiction with your testimony. How do you explain this?
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Mess with me, and I'll make you cough it all up.
Let's look at the floor plans. You said you witnessed the crime from this point? However, if that's true, you couldn't possibly have seen Miss Sky making that phone call. I believe you see what I'm getting at. That emergency phone was on the back side of this partition.
Partition.
If indeed you were in B block, you couldn't have seen it.
Wow!
Order? Order? What is the meaning of this?
It's simple, Your Honor. She's not coughing up lunch. She's coughing up lies. Thank you for the bits there,
I
Wildfire
can't
BB.
eat lies.
I'm sorry, Edgeworth, but what the actual fuck? If this lady had more of a vendetta against you prosecutors, she'd be in a Guy Fawkes mask, alliterating and blowing up Parliament buildings. Angel for Angel Data.
Grr. That's quite a claim, Mr. Wright. Perhaps you will allow me a question.
Will you get dinner with me tonight?
Judge, shut up. You just had a cookie.
I want more cookies.
Tell us exactly what lie this witness has told the court.
Here's where the counterattack begins. I can't afford to get this Phoenix wrong.
Oh,
The-
not or don't.
The witness lied about.
Where
Maybe
she
where
saw
she
it.
saw it? Yeah.
She tried to use the emergency phone, but it was out of order. What is significant about this fact? Nothing. It would be pointless for her to lie about it.
To lie? I see.
The witness did actually see Miss Sky using the emergency phone. In other words, Miss Star witnessed the crime from a different location.
I'm so sweaty. A different location. Now that's a pointless lie if I've ever heard one.
Before you call my lie pointless, at least let me tell it.
Let
May
me
I
tell a
ask-
lie.
Let me ask a question to our clever wordsmith, Mr. Wright.
I'm on 5678. Thanks for the bits. These witnesses are so lucky perjury isn't a crime in Ace Attorney land. It's true. There would be a lot of people in jail at this point.
I think they just don't even bother with jail. They're just
Yeah.
like, kill everyone.
Prison
If you didn't
overcrowding
do
would
something
be a
worth
worse
killing, get
problem.
out of here.
Yeah.
Demarit or Demarete, thank you for following.
Where was the witness when she saw the crime?
All the testimony we've heard until now points in one direction. The place from where Miss Star witnessed this crime was here. The security room?
Yes.
Ah.
Oh yeah. She was feeding her boyfriend.
This is the only place where she could have been.
Security guard room?
Indeed, the security guard room that's in the underground parking lot is well positioned. It's built on the second level, so you can see the entire lot.
She would have seen the emergency phone from there. But why there? There are many other places where she could have seen the phone.
Not in this case, Your Honor. The witness, not being part of the prosecutor's office, couldn't park in A block. The only place where she could have seen the crime in the back of the partition is here. I remember in your testimony you said you brought a lunch to your boyfriend in the security guard room, yes? Well, Miss Star,
How many years have I been getting the better of man? To think that the turntables could be turned! Today a man has got the better of Angel Star.
Order! Order! Witness! What have you done? You used to be a detective. You should know better.
suck my salty balls. I'm not turning back. The guilty will be punished. And I'll do what I must to make sure justice prevails.
The guilty? Is she talking about Miss Sky?
Mr. Wright, doesn't this strike you as odd? Why did Miss Star lie? It doesn't make sense.
Huh?
She could have just said she saw the crime from the security guard station. It wouldn't change anything. Exactly. This photograph tells all. It was the defendant who stabbed the victim. Slam. That truth still stands.
It still stands. I disagree, Mr. Edgeworth.
What?
If a witness is found to be lying, they're guilty of perjury. I guess we do have perjury.
I have heard of perjury, you know.
She knows this, unlike the rest of us. She wouldn't risk that without good reason.
So
Have a
tell
good
us
sleep,
what her reason
Tracy.
was, Mr. Wright. Not that she would have suffered any consequences.
Huh? Me?
Who else?
Mr. Wright, let's review what we know.
Done. Miss Starr witnessed the crime from the security
Emma,
guard
your
station.
aura's escaping.
Says Straw Hat, thanks for the bits. Oh, so now you bring up perjury. Miss Starr witnessed the crime from the security guard station. But she lied and said she saw it from B Block. Have a good sleep, Tracy. It must
See?
make a vital difference, but what would change?
Distance to the crime, I think.
It changes the distance between her and the scene of the crime.
Yo! My condolences, Mr. Wright, but one look at the floor plans and it's quite clear. The distance between the scene of the crime and the guard station is 30 feet. I don't see how that would change what she could see.
Stop doing that weird accent, Edgeworth.
Why?
Are you mocking me?
I don't know who I am anymore.
Rick, thank you for following. Wildfire Vivi, thanks for the bits. And here comes one of the biggest why the actual fuck moments of this entire effing case. Okay. I'm curious. What she saw is not in question here. What matters is the time it would take her to reach the scene of the crime.
Yeah. I like to think she like burst through the window, like arms
Like
crossed.
the Kool-Aid man.
Yeah. Like Neil just fucking stop. Dots.
Miss Starr, you witnessed the crime from the security guard station. Now, how long did it take you to go from there to the scene of the crime where you arrested Miss Sky? Blue Clock, thanks for the follow.
Dots.
A witness?
You. Oh my.
Yes?
You ordered the squid wheels, right?
The quality of my lunches has gone from low to inedible.
Squid is good. I was bringing a PB&J lunch with fresh boysenberry jam to my boyfriend.
Boyfriend?
He wasn't in the station, so I waited. I witnessed the crime from the glass-walled station.
I burst through it like the Kool-Aid man.
And before I knew what I was doing, I found myself running toward the scene. But the door was locked. I couldn't open it.
Oh, she's going a ways. That's how she got the photo from behind the fence then.
Yep.
And that's why I had to go through visitors parking in B Block.
At a detour.
Hey, Vin Petrol, it's going alright. Hope you're doing okay.
It probably took me at least 5 minutes to get to the scene of the crime.
Minute.
5 minutes.
This changes things considerably.
But it was that woman over there in the defendant's chair who stabbed him. I know it. I have photographic evidence. I swear it. I swear it on my finest plastic spark.
You have a point, and the spork is a wonderful invention.
Shut the fuck up about my spark, old man. Would you like another caviar lunch?
Absolutely.
Uh-oh.
Mr. Wright, you have to do something.
Do I have any evidence to stop this?
Sure.
I'll guess that I do.
Probably.
Yeah, why not?
5 minutes between the witnessing of the murder and the arrest? Think about it. You could make pasta in that amount of time, if you like it al dente.
Oh, what a chef. I've got lunchboxes that tie pasta into knots, rookie. What?
A 5-minute blank. Isn't that strange?
Strange.
If you were a criminal, what would you do with the 5 minutes, Your Honor?
Well, I guess I'd flee the scene. Hey,
Boy!
don't get the wrong idea. I didn't kill anyone.
But you have the instincts of a killer. You would
What have I
run.
done?
You killed so many cookies.
Their blood is on my hands.
It tastes like milk.
But this time was different.
But I can't stop myself.
Miss Skye dawdled at the scene of the crime. She even had her picture taken. No true criminal would act this way. It's inconceivable.
Inconceivable blah. Yarg!
Well then, it seems we've come to the end of this testimony. She has a grudge against the defendant, and there's a blank in her testimony. Sir Edgeworth, is the next witness ready to go?
I'm
Unfortunately.
greasing him up right now.
Unfortunately, if I could speak, I appear to have overestimated this witness on account of her professional history. Put up.
Sir Straw Hat, thanks for the bits. You keep using that word. I do not think it means what you think it means.
We did it! We screwed that can shut, Mr. Wright.
Emma, what does that mean?
Just like my feelings. The bottle
was-
that I put my feelings in.
That was too close.
The cough-up queen has been dethroned.
Death throned.
And with that, court is adjourned.
Yay!
Thanks for the... Oh,
Mr. Edgeworth, you ordered the squid wheels, right?
thanks for the bits. Armon, judge runs out of court screaming, "You'll never take me alive!" And this court was adjourned for the day.
Wouldn't put it past him.
Very in character. That's the one she tried to foist off on me.
I was gonna say. I prefer to not take the defense team's leftovers. Anything else to say? I prefer to just take the defense team.
I don't take sloppy seconds.
I might be able to save you.
Thanks for the bits, Wildfire Vivi. Phoenix screwed something. I don't know if it was a can per se, more like a butt. Edgeworth's butt.
I have decisive evidence.
Well, what was that?
Is this another one of her trick lunchboxes?
Bitch.
Apologies, but we have no further questions to ask of you, Miss Starr.
Ah. Is this
A
your
pleasure to
jumbo
make your
lunchbox?
acquaintance.
Perfect timing with the sub alert there. Blue Phoenix, thank you so much for subscribing for 4 months with Prime. I appreciate it.
Hey.
Woo! A triple-decker.
Man, that's me anytime I get food.
Out of deference to the witness's determination, I'll allow one more testimony.
What? Why? You
I
just
want to hear
got
more
bought.
lies today.
You got
Let's hear
bought
about
for
this
3
decisive
packs of
evidence.
rice.
It would work on me.
It's white rice.
I love rice.
Like the Lunchland motto says, you won't be disappointed.
What's she going to pull out of her lunchbox this time? Oh, we're still going? Okay.
Yeah, I literally bribed the judge into another opportunity to lie. I should have mentioned those 5 minutes when I weren't looking at the crime scene. And now, to the matter of the victim's shoe. Did I not bring this up?
Certainly not.
Did she steal the shoe from the crime scene?
2 types of blood were found on this shoe. One was, of course, the victim's. And the other was the defendant, Mrs. Lana Sky's blood.
Xeno Vikings. Oh, sorry. Yes, Xeno Vikings and Voices of Nathan. Thank you for following.
Boop, boop, boop. This shoe proves it. It's flawless, decisive evidence.
What? There was blood found on that shoe?
Try Lunchland for all your lunch and decisive evidence needs. Witness, what is the meaning of this? Why is this the first time I have heard of this evidence? Simple, as I've already said. This whole fucking thing is just me talking to myself. I don't trust you with evidence, Mr. Edgeworth. That's why I took the liberty of investigating this myself.
Derek Anthony, thanks for the bits. Yes, it does seem like she stole evidence. And Wildfire Vivi, you took evidence from a crime scene illegally, had it analyzed illegally. We don't know if you planted Lana's blood on there. And I do apologize for the lag, guys. We have had a few minutes of instability here, but it should clear up soon. It doesn't seem to be too consistent. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. We do have a bit of lag going.
And you had blood tests performed? Didn't I mention? I have 3 boyfriends in forensics. Slam. In any case, Your Honor, I can't accept this as evidence.
Because I don't even have the one boyfriend yet.
Not fair. Nunny! You should know the 2 rules of evidence law, Ms. Starr. Rule number 1. No evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department. Rule number 2. I need a boyfriend.
Rule number 3. Make it up.
In other words, this shoe is illegal evidence, at least for the time being. Is that right, Mr. Wright?
It seems so. Edgeworth sure is celebrating.
Not so fast, Mr. Edgeworth. Don't forget, I used to be a detective. As I mentioned previously, this shoe has already been tested by a member of the forensics department. As you can see, it was approved by the police department as of today. Even the general public can produce official evidence, Mr. Edgeworth. Is that right, Mr. Wright? I just said the fucking thing again.
It seems so. Edgeworth is looking pretty sullen.
You could at least study some evidence law, really?
Thank you.
God.
Might be an idea.
I'm too busy
Prosecution's
being
complaints
depressed.
notwithstanding. It appears that this evidence satisfies the first rule of evidence law. Well? It seems you have yet another count against you, witness.
Anything to ensure that the guilty are properly judged.
Victim's shoe added to the court record. Boot to the head.
Also, I know the prosecution is sleeping with the defense. Like, are you kidding me? This is not a fair trial at all.
Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness.
Bum bum.
Look at them look into each other's eyes. That's beautiful. I should have mentioned those 5 minutes.
Why did you lie about those 5 minutes?
Why did you show up to work in that suit? I guess I could say I wanted people
Wow.
to look at the results.
Well, I wanted to say people could look at me. The results.
How many times do I have to say this?
Thanks for the bits, Sir Straw Hat. Why bother? It's never going to be brought up in any future installments in the franchise. Hey. This is the DLC case. We've got special rules.
I saw the chief prosecutor stab the victim before my very own eyes. Compared to that, a 5-minute blank means nothing. Then why didn't you just tell the truth? Don't make me laugh. We're dealing with the most untrustworthy of the vile lot known as prosecutors. Falsified evidence, arranged testimonies, erasing and manipulating evidence. When you fight monsters, you need to use every trick in the book.
This when the suspect is admitting she did it.
Shut the fuck up.
False testimony is the most despicable crime of all, Miss Star. Worse
it?
than murder. Let's just get this over with.
Thanks for the bits, Wildfire VV. Objection. You can give evidence. You can give in evidence, however, we have already determined you are not an unbiased witness, so it should be dismissed on this count, even if it has been verified by a member of the forensics department. But since you are obviously shagging them, they would lie on your behalf. Yeah? Can't argue with the shagging evidence there.
Listen to Wildfire, Angel.
Somebody wants me to examine the shoe, so I will. White enamel shoe bears traces of blood from Goodman and Lana Skye. Oh, that's pretty damning. Let's see. We've got his blood back here.
Ah, there's blood here too.
On the sole of the shoe, it's got to be the victim's. He must have stepped in a puddle of his own blood.
All this blood is horrible.
This blood might be an important clue.
Maybe an important clue.
I don't see anything else.
Well, did you look at the one on that one?
There's different
the one
blood.
on there? This blood, it's my sister's, right?
It appears so. Lana's right hand was bandaged when I saw her in jail.
So,
She must have cut herself at the time of the crime.
poor sis.
Alright, we'll check both blood splats. I guess I'll check.
About it.
Yeah. When was Lana hurt? Good question. I'm not sure. I guess I haven't looked at... I don't have the people's profiles.
100% relevant. It was just like she cut herself during the stabbing. And that's
Right.
basically it.
Push her.
And you found this shoe at the scene of the crime.
I detained the chief prosecutor and notified the police department. I wanted to make myself useful while I was waiting for the police to arrive. So, like an ill-trained pooch, you snuck off with a shoe.
So, Straw Hat, thanks for the bits. Check the photo and look around the area at Lana's feet, okay? Are you just looking to update her wiki feet? Or...
Edward just called her a bitch. Very classy. I was afraid someone would erase the chief prosecutor's crime. This shoe was my secret weapon if that should happen. See this fashionable basket I have here?
Almond5678, thanks for the bits. To be fair, given how Edgeworth acted at the beginning of the game, Von Karma acted, and how the next prosecutor acts, she's kind of right to not trust prosecutors.
Yeah, I guess like Miles is the least offensive of them.
Yeah,
all. I mean,
yeah.
Clavier is
For
really
now,
the best,
he's the least offensive, but
yeah. Wait, for
but also
now?
she does have. I mean, yeah, because Clavier isn't here yet,
Right, yes, okay.
but she does still have personal bias.
Yeah.
It carries more than lunchboxes, gentlemen. Sorry, I got distracted.
I'm
Thinking about
happy for you
Clavier.
and your lunch bag box, really. No. I'm happy for you and your lunchbox bag, really.
Lunch bag box.
But Beyonce had one of the best albums of all time.
Of all time.
Beyonce
In
had
any
the best
case,
lunchbox.
You removed valuable evidence from the scene of the crime. Now tell us what you did next.
Let me
What
check.
illegal thing did you do next?
People were saying, look at the photo, so let's have a look at this photo.
Yeah. Because
She's got
no
different shoes
blood on
on.
the ground,
Blood,
so how
yeah.
did blood get on the bottom of the shoe?
Oh, wait, that is not her shoe. That's right. Okay, so no blood. All right, interesting.
So present the photo there.
Oh, right here, yeah. Right?
What did she say next?
Yeah, let's double check, actually.
Grandpa's hungry.
Shoe proves it. Maybe if I
No.
I would present it there.
Here?
Yeah, I don't know if it's the shoe or the photo though.
I'm gonna guess it's the photo.
Yeah.
Probably.
Hey.
See,
Yeah.
So was
No
a relief.
music.
Unfortunately for you, this shoe is far from being perfect evidence.
What?
Not even a nice shoe.
This shoe directly contradicts what we know about the crime. The shoe doesn't fit.
Oh no.
Order.
You're claiming there's a contradiction with this shoe?
As I said, the shoe doesn't fit what we know about the scene of the crime.
That's such an uncomfortable nod. Like it goes, his chin like touches his chest. Crazy.
He has to nod real deeply.
Yeah.
Wildfire Vivi, thanks for the bits. Also, how do we know the shoe is even from that crime scene? She could have taken a shoe with Lana's blood on it from somewhere else and dipped it in the victim's blood. This lady is a liar and a fraud. I don't think you're
He's
far off.
got
being
lunch-
wrong.
lunchboxes full of lies.
Like I said, I can't eat lies. Very well. Let's hear what Mr. Wright has to say about the shoe.
I can eat white rice, but I can't eat lies.
About this shoe contradicts what we know about the crime. Show us the problem with this evidence. And then I think you just present the blood on the bottom, yeah.
Hey.
The problem lies in the footprint. Are you yelling at mozzarella?
No, I was yelling at the music.
Oh, why?
Hey, it's gone.
The problem lies in the footprint.
The footprint. I don't think you understand how into this game I am.
It just sounded like you went, hey.
That's just because I always sound angry.
Note that
It's just in my blood.
speaking of blood, note that the
Blah.
bottom of the victim's shoe is covered in blood. Then, isn't it strange? Why weren't any bloody footprints found by the scene of the crime? As you can see, there were no traces of any such footprints at the scene of the crime.
Naruhodo.
That contradicts your claim about this shoe.
What? Igiari, this picture only shows part of the floor, so there could have been bloody footprints.
If there were bloody prints, they would have been found. We checked the scene and found nothing of the sort. Rock Rulin,
Right.
thanks for the bits. I'm surprised that still nobody has said that she couldn't have seen the actual murder if she was in the security room because the wall would have been in the way. Well, there's a window, right?
It's a window
Yeah.
and the wall doesn't go all the way to the top.
Yeah,
It's a
the
false
wall's
wall.
only 6 feet tall, so I think at that angle she still would have been able to see it.
Oh, you're talking about that wall. I see.
Yeah,
partition.
the shorter
partition.
partition
It was
wall.
6 foot, right?
Yeah,
So it would be hard, but she could see it.
right.
Blah, blah, blah.
Order. Well, witness?
What? Huh? Great going, Mr. Wright. But it's true that the lack of a footprint is a contradiction. But then we have to ask why there wasn't a footprint.
Oh,
You big dummy.
That's true. There has to be a reason why there wasn't a footprint.
he could
Think,
levitate.
Mr. Wright. Think.
It's because we moved the body.
Hey, I don't know why it's not there.
You fucking dumbass.
I'm just good at finding contradictions.
You're just good at being an asshole.
I'm
know
just playing
what?
devil's advocate here.
Yeah, he's like that person who, like, you just say something inoffensive and he'd sit there and be like, well, you know,
actually.
if you think about it this way, then really, isn't it this? No wonder fucking Edgeworth likes him. Hang on. Tuh.
Well, Edgeworth is the devil Phoenix is advocating for.
I see. Now I get it. Naruhodo.
I'd advocate for that.
Oh, sir, you already have.
Get what?
Our witness is more devious than I gave her credit for. We were hoodwinked to the very end. But she slipped. There is one vital hint to the truth in her testimony.
What are you talking about?
I honestly don't know. Think back to when she told us about apprehending the suspect. The chief prosecutor tried to resist, but her efforts were in vain.
Thanks for following Karen Price 49. Appreciate it.
She knocked my hands aside, kicked over an oil drum. Oh, she's beautiful but deadly. A predator, this one. A leopard woman. Ow. I thought that was a strange thing for the normally cool-headed chief to do.
No shit. No kidding.
Now, witness, allow me to ask a very simple question. This oil drum, was it empty? Oh, that, huh? I'm not sure I like your attitude, Mr. Edgeworth. Though apparently you're not the slowest conveyor belt in the lunchbox factory. There's so many
Witness.
booties.
Well, is the oil drum empty?
It's an ass convention. The oil drum kicked over by the chief prosecutor was brimming with water.
Water? What does that mean?
Still don't get it, Mr. Wright. Do you want to know the reason she knocked it over? The real reason!
I mean,
Oh.
Ah, yes, the suspect knocked over that oil drum for one reason and one reason alone. Slam! To erase the bloodstains that would become evidence against her!
What?
Blah, 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 blah.
ties things up quite nicely. The bloodstains left on the victim's shoes.
Too many
The
cookies.
bloodstains left on the victim's shoes tie her quite clearly to this murder.
You doing okay? I need some Pepto.
I'm afraid
Kids making
I'm afraid
breakfast
it's
this
going
morning.
to take more than Pepto. Then, after the deed was done, she knocked over the oil drum to erase the telltale signs.
Oh my god. Why, that's a prosecutor's specialty. Erasing evidence.
That weird laugh reminds me. Miss
fucking
Sky's right
called
hand
it.
was hurt. Didn't she say she'd cut herself when she stabbed him?
So my sister's blood on the shoe. That's when it happened.
Well, I see no reason to prolong this trial.
Mr. Wright, do something, please.
What? What can I do? Your sister has confessed to the crime, and she tried to conceal it.
What?
Slam. Enough. There is no need for further debate. The verdict, Your Honor.
Very well.
Please.
But Angel Star is on the prosecution's side. Fuck, she could have been lying about the water.
The defendant, Miss Lana Sky.
Whoa. Hold it. Little girl, what did you just say?
Huh? Me?
Did you say that I, Angel Star was on the prosecution's side?
Well, yeah, you are. You're saying my sister hid evidence by erasing the bloody footprints.
Well, I thought you'd had your fill, but here you are demanding a second helping. Another lunchbox. A lunchbox called Evidence.
This is... How much... Good grief. So, Straw Hat, thanks for the bits. Have you been listening at all, Emma? She's admitted that she hates prosecutors. Yeah, it is weird that she said that.
Well, she is on the prosecution side, though, because
Yeah.
She is the
intrinsically
prosecution's
helping
witness.
them.
Exactly, yes, you're true. Right.
I am true. Naruhodo.
Wait, witness, don't tell me you have something else?
What's up? You've reached your verdict, Your Honor. Any further comments will be held in contempt of court. Shut up. Your threats don't scare the cough-up queen. Look at this. Now that's deep.
Photograph?
Rock Rulin, thank you so much for the bits. Uh-oh, she pushed the prosecutor button. She did it indeed.
I had this just in case anyone had the gall to suggest that the white shoe didn't belong to the victim.
See no room for error in this evidence.
Wildfire Vivi, thanks for the bits. How much evidence have you shoved in your lunchbox, you conniving snake?
Cobra.
Mr. Wright, wait! Look at the asphalt in the photo.
I'm looking. Oh, asphalt, right.
Oh.
Hey, it's clearly wet.
Erasing the last trace of doubt from the court's mind. Immediately after the murder, the crime scene was washed with water.
Hang on.
I don't think we have an evidence yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. I guess I couldn't help after all.
It's not your fault. I knew I couldn't win this case from the beginning. And it seems like this is what your sister wanted anyway. I'm sorry, Mia.
Right. Wet or not. Don't be so quick to throw in the towel.
Ah!
Save my girlfriend. Get yourself up off the asphalt and take another good look. Don't give up. Not till the bitter end.
Again, a ghost stops me from failing entirely and losing my job.
You think when she gets bored of like giving him pep talks, she just comes down and is like, "Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on."
Get your game on. Go play.
This is the last piece of evidence.
Is it? Because
Very
it doesn't
well.
feel like it.
This time I'd like to declare a verdict for good.
Or
Your Honor, wait.
People, can't I hand down my verdicts in peace anymore?
no.
So, Straw Hat, thanks for bits. Oh, please don't tell me you're shipping Mia with Lana now, too. I mean...
I mean, now too. This shit's been going on for years.
Soupy's like, I've been shipping since before you were born, child. When I was a teenager,
Yeah, I'm a rock
the
star.
hormones were plentiful. I was lost on a sea, and Phoenix Wright was my raft.
Thank you for the bits.
Everyone was gay. Their bodies laid together on the ocean, floating to create.
I was
the
not
ship.
only surviving, I was thriving.
Thank you for the bits, Armon. Wait, how did Mia talk to Phoenix? Does she need Maya there or something? I guess that Phoenix and Mia have a connection as well that goes beyond...
Well, I mean, because Phoenix does eventually kind of use spiritual powers, you know.
Yeah.
So one could argue he
He
has
is
a bit of an
force sensitive.
intrinsic gift. Yeah.
Wildfire Vivi, thanks for the bits. Don't cite the deep ships to me, mortal. I was there when they were written. And
Exactly.
Stella Coyote, thanks for the bits. Judge, look, I only have one thing going in my life, and that's handing down verdicts. Without it, I have nothing to live for. And cookies, don't forget.
Damn.
I want verdicts and cookies, and that's it. Whatever it is, can it wait?
No, it can't. Then it will be too late. Look at this photograph. The last one submitted. This trial isn't over until we give each piece of evidence proper consideration.
So, right. Are you saying there's a problem with this latest piece of evidence?
Yeah, I'll think later. Yeah, there's a problem. Right or wrong, I've got to go ahead with this.
I suppose since we've come this far, we should give every claim a fair shake. Very well, Mr. Wright. Show the court the problem in this photograph.
This photograph. What's...
What is going on down here with the...
Yeah.
What is that? It's like something sticking out of the exhaust pipe.
Yeah, I can't remember if that's relevant yet.
No. I assume it's the shoe? No. It is this?
You can try it.
Two people are saying the muffler.
Some people are saying muffler, which I assume is this.
Yeah.
The problem in this photograph is here.
Uh-oh. Oh. Maybe, what's this? Nando? Nando's car. There's something poking out of the car's muffler.
Wait just a moment, Mr. Edgeworth.
What? Yeah, around there.
You just said muffler.
That's today's secret word.
However, I see no trace of a muffler or scarf of any kind in this photograph.
You idiot. Dots. A muffler
I don't know what a car is.
is also a part on a car or motorcycle, Your Honor.
Edgeworth is into motorcycles.
Yeah, I'm a bit of a gearhead. Think of it as a part of the exhaust system. A pipe. The car's butthole, if you will.
I see. And I see. What's that suspicious looking cloth sticking out of the car's muffler?
So what if there's something sticking out of the muffler? What does that have to do with this case? Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Sorry, Miss Star, but it's not going to be that easy. Thanks for the bits, Straw Hat and Derek Anthony. Prosecutors on motorcycles! Actually, a thing that happens in the fourth game. Really?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Derek Anthony, is Edgeworth also into card games? He might well be. I know Phoenix is.
He's into custom-made chess sets wherein
Yeah.
he exerts his superiority over Phoenix Wright
We know that much.
by making him into a chess piece. Somebody clipped our ship rant.
In fact, you've already told us why this is important to the case. You said as much in your testimony.
3 exclamation points. What?
Let's hear what Mr. Wright has on his mind.
That's a bad idea.
Tell us why you think that this piece of cloth in the muffler is related to this case. I think it's the photo. The first photo.
I'm so helpful.
Oh no.
Oh, I guess it's cookie time.
Well, Your Honor, how do you feel about that?
Deliciously.
Cookie.
Actually, I don't feel well at all. I have this pounding headache.
No, I meant, what do you think about the...
The reason for that headache is you, Mr. Wright.
No, Grandpa.
That cloth was found in the car's
Oh.
muffler, right?
Muffler.
Where have I heard that
Yeah,
word
but
recently?
What other piece of evidence points to it?
Maybe
though?
the phone?
Muffler.
Because she was probably talking about it on the phone, right?
Oh, yeah. It does say that in the description.
The word muffler was overheard during a call. Here we go. Miss Starr, recall your testimony for the court.
Yes. When I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. That's what had me confused in my earlier testimony.
You okay?
Muffler! Oh, yarg!
Could it be that the muffler you heard mentioned was actually this exhaust pipe, the car's butthole, as Edgeworth claims?
I didn't say that.
If so, that means this piece of cloth is vital evidence. Gotcha.
Get with these fucking noises.
We will have to suspend the proceedings.
Suspense.
Seems sus.
Yes,
Seems
us.
sus.
I find myself wondering about that piece of cloth. Leave any question unanswered. Here do we do.
You got this, Judge.
Cheer me
believe
on,
in you.
Mr. Wright. If we leave any question unanswered here, we do a disservice to the law. This is the only disservice to the law we've ever done. Have the car at the crime scene inspected at once and bring me that cloth. The verdict will wait until after we've seen the evidence. Agreed?
Dots. I suppose so.
Whew. That was close. But we made it. At least for now.
The court will adjourn for a 30-minute recess.
Recess, yeah!
It's lunchtime after all.
He's still hungry?
It's
He ate
cookie
2
time,
cookies.
Is there
Don't
more?
forget to turn in your cookies.
Is there more court case after this then?
I think so, yeah.
Do you guys want to?
Really?
Do you guys want to do
Yeah,
more
because
court case?
it's really long, so they give you a...
Yes,
little
let's
break in
do
the middle.
more court case.
All right.
Can we take a break
Let's
for a few
finish
We
minutes
can take a
real quick?
break, sure.
Sure.
Okay. Be right back.
All right.
I'd like to try and finish the court today. And
We
then-
can try. If it gets close to like 4 hours, maybe we'll call it before that because we can save. But
Sure.
I apologize. I know you don't want to do
with a
that.
very thin smile.
Very thin smile.
Very thin smile.
How you
Well-
guys doing in the chat? Let us know. We're just taking a quick break, real quick, while Soupy BRBs. It looks like the lag has gone away for the most part. I apologize about that, of course. And I do apologize as well for not streaming so much this past week. As I mentioned earlier, I have been feeling a bit rough. But, Marin, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I've been steeping myself in a lot of gay shit. So I feel healed,
I'm happy for
Uh,
you.
floating on a cloud of homosexuality. Yeah, aside from that, I've been doing good, booking more work.
Hey.
So things are picking up, and I've been getting some cool auditions from my new agent. So
Hell yeah.
feel very competent in my career.
And we've been taking
Um,
lots of pictures of Bidoof buttholes in Pokemon
Yes.
Snap.
Pokemon Snap. Been playing at Pokerman Snap, and I've been hate watching this show.
A bunch of
called-
things, really.
Well, yes, I've kind of like
Take Astolis.
pulled back a lot. Like right now, I can only handle a couple episodes of this. I'm being harassed by the sexiest man, or whatever.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, Daiichi something. I don't remember what it's called exactly, but it's like I'm being sexually harassed by a #1 sexiest man or whatever, and like it's just
It's an anime.
It's an anime. I'm pretty sure it's based off a manga, and like it's so frustrating because like it looks very pretty, and it's not like I hate the characters, but like it's so forceful. I don't like it.
Thanks for the bits,
But-
Straw Hat. Bidoof is on fire. He don't need no water gun. Let the motherfucker burn. Indeed. Have not seen Yasuke. We want to though. It's definitely on our list.
Yeah, right now we're trying to catch up on Hannibal.
Yeah.
I also just finished the Millionaire Detective, which I fucking liked.
How long was that? 12 episodes?
12 episodes, and I'd been kind of picking at it for a little bit, and then I wanted to finish that up. And I also finished watching Stars Align, and I
Stars
watched
Online.
Stars Align.
Stars
like they
Align.
are aligned into one line. It's a show about soft tennis, and it's cute. But apparently there's no second season, and I'm very heartbroken.
Was that the one you said ends with the shocking moment?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah. Like
Very
you're like, is
strange
someone
ending.
gonna die? Yeah, like it goes from like, yay, cute kids playing soft tennis to, is someone gonna fucking die?
I'm back. What I missed?
Welcome back.
We're just talking about anime. But I was so excited because I found out while I was watching that one that my favorite Seiyu is in it, Toshiyuki
Toshi.
Toyonaga. My tiny dreamboat. My short king.
Short King.
Oh yeah, I've got Moriarty the Patriot on my watch list for sure. There's also another show about like a jeweler that I want to watch. Oh, and I started watching what's it called? Super Cub something. Shit. It's the kind of scooter that this little girl buys. But
Oh.
I bought a Vespa last year and I crashed it, so I've kind of been like really nervous to drive it. So I'm like, maybe if I watch this anime, it'll teach me through the power of healing friendship how to get the fuck over.
Definitely.
So cute animes.
I used to
Help
think that
me.
way about media. I would be like, because I had the Rocky Horror Picture Show video game for the Commodore 64, which does exist. I know, it's weird. But
All
I'd
right.
never seen the film, so I was like, I should watch the movie so I know how to beat the game. And it
Obviously, yeah.
didn't help. It did
That's
make
how
me
that
it
works.
did make me confused sexually though.
Sounds like it did its work.
Yes. All right, we ready to jump back into this next part?
Yeah.
All right, February 23rd, 11:56 a.m. It's almost lunchtime. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2.
Mr. Wright,
Huh? What?
are trials always like this with you? Like you're swimming up from the bottom of a lake about to reach the surface, but no matter how hard you paddle, you never seem to get there.
Wow, I always feel like I'm just at the bottom of the lake, not making any progress, but yeah, it's kind of like that.
And being crushed by the
Thanks for the
pressure.
extra flavor.
internally. Yeah.
Pretty much. Except today we're swimming in quicksand. So what happened to your sister anyway?
Apparently she got called up. Apparently she got called off to the judge's chambers.
Probably something to do with the Powerball.
So, this is where we turn the trial around, right? Our only weapon, a tiny, insignificant piece of cloth.
Thanks for the bits, Mama Carnage. Swimming at the bottom of the lake, and the lake is Edgeworth. Oh.
Oh.
Sir Straw Hat,
Ew.
thanks
Wait, Edgeworth's what?
for his
His
whole
lake.
being.
His essence.
Oh my god, Marin. I really want to bring this up right now.
Okay.
I was looking up. I'm sorry, I have the giggles. Okay, I was looking up meta online about your pairing from Tenant, and one
You
of
keep
the
calling it
first-
Tennant. It's not about
Tenet.
David Tennant.
David Tennant, the movie.
People live in this movie. Tenet.
Yes. For
And
those
the
of you who
sequel, Landlord.
weren't privy to this, I saw Tenet a couple of times recently.
And he really ships Robert Pattinson and the main character.
do.
Like, really. He was like looking at me and telling me his headcanons today. It was really cute. But yeah, like, shit, what was I saying? I forgot. Nope, it's
The
gone.
You were
Meta?
looking it up, you said.
The meta for Tenet.
Oh, meta. Right. So somebody lied on Reddit. They were making a joke, and they were like, "Oh, the best part of the movie got cut. It was an inverted sex scene." And then the next comment was the exact same thing I had said about reversing the flow of the climax. Let me say, I don't know. Either way, I just wanted to put reverse ejaculation into everyone's mind this afternoon.
I'm
You're
glad.
welcome.
I'm glad that you did that. I really hope that reverse ejaculation doesn't get me kicked off Twitch somehow.
I mean, that's a medical term, right?
Exactly. It's not. It's a fictional idea.
Yeah.
The note is just like, what the fuck, dude?
So Straw Hat, thanks for the bits. Fun fact, the One Piece character Emporio Ivankov was actually inspired by Tim Curry's portrayal of Dr. Frank Enfurter from Rocky Horror. I don't know who that is. I mean, I know who Tim Curry and Frank Enfurter are, but I don't know One Piece. But that sounds like it would work.
We've seen no pieces, so
None of the piece. Mama
not a single
Carnage,
piece.
thank you for the bits. I caught very little of that, and all I got, yes, you were breaking up quite a bit as well while explaining it.
So sorry.
But all I got out of it was reverse ejaculation. And rock
Well, you
ruin.
got the most important part.
You did.
I also found an article that prompted the question, what happens when a character poops in Tenet?
Yes.
Which, you know,
Why
is a very important question.
The Red Dwarf episode backwards explains this very efficiently.
All right.
Rock Rulin, thanks for the bits. Can we all agree that Mia is Phoenix's Obi-Wan? Yes, we can, if only to change the
yes.
subject.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Gargle Candy, thank you for the subscription for 4 months. Emma's such a good bean. She is. Kind of daft in the head, though. Oh, that's an awesome
Didn't
Pegasus
I already
emoji.
say this line too?
You did, but we've been talking. I'm the one who's starting to feel tiny and insignificant, to tell the truth. Hola, partner.
Hola.
They say you show a red cloth to a bull, it'll fire up its temper. That's what they told me when I was a young'un, at least.
Officer Marshall.
Thought I'd come take a look-see at how the trial's going. Looks like I'm late. They've got the place locked down tighter than a fort in enemy territory.
What is going on over there, anyway? And by over there, I mean your face.
Damn.
Goggle
I'm just
Candy.
glad you came.
Goggle Candy, I want to see your Pegasus cosplay. That's awesome. Wild5 Evie, thanks for the bits. Fun fact, Terrence Mann, who has played Frankenfurter on Broadway, looked exactly like a young Tim Curry in his youth. And for LK specifically, was the first time Rum Tum Tugger on Broadway, and most Tuggers after him based their portrayals from his. Oh, very exciting. What is going on? All the police I've seen these last 2 days have been really on edge.
Don't you got enough on your plate without worrying about other people, compadre? You could be worrying about the chief prosecutor's taste in mufflers, for example.
Officer Marshall?
TJ the winner, thanks for following.
The whole muffler thing didn't have anything to do with scarves. She wasn't even wearing a scarf. You dummy.
Sorry, I'm drunk. You don't say. Now, don't that just beat all?
Huh?
I've seen the red breeze blow at her slender neck many a time.
I mean, I did. Okay.
I saw it that day, too. She was wearing a red muffler
What?
at the awards ceremony that afternoon. Edgeworth's seen it too, I'd reckon.
What does that mean?
Edgeworth doesn't look at women.
In the photograph taken
he would never notice.
in the photograph taken at the crime scene, she wasn't wearing a scarf.
So, Miss Star wasn't mistaken.
Well, it's about time. Remember, partner, sometimes you gotta grab the bull by the horns.
The bull.
And sometimes you just gotta let that bull go where it will. Time will tell.
Just let the bull touch you.
Darth Modero, thank you for following. I have a bad feeling about this. Speaking of Darths.
So, what are we swimming in now, Mr. Wright?
Thanks for the bits. Petition to have Wildfire Vivi. Petition to have Matt Mercer voice Officer Marshall in a live-action Phoenix Wright movie purely to say it's high noon somewhere. I would be down.
If it's steak sauce, I can hook you up with some fine ribs. Ooh-wee!
That's the only time he gets excited is about ribs.
I
I
mean,
can't
same.
blame him. Yeah. Ditto.
February 23rd, 12:32 p.m. District Court, courtroom number 9. Ninja Warlord, thank you for the bits. Do they not have color cameras in this universe? Not at this point, unfortunately.
2016.
Not in the 2016. Sir Straw Hat, thanks for those bits. Marshall.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go execute another one of the chief's cockamamie plans.
Actually, isn't this this is probably 2017 at this point, right?
Yeah, this one's 2017.
It's been
Yeah.
Christmas.
I'd
after Christmas.
like to resume.
What's up? The judge keeps looking over at the prosecution.
Whoa!
You good? Is something wrong, Mr. Edgeworth?
Wow!
Your face is blue, your lips are purple, you're sweating bullets.
You're
You look
chewing
hot.
ice. Oh.
That furrowed brow, those grinding teeth, those watery eyes. What's more, your eyes are unfocused, you're doubled over, your back is bent.
It can't be! This can't happen!
I wonder what happened to Mr. Edgeworth.
What's going on?
Well then, I believe it is time we continued on with this trial. During our recess, I had requested that the prosecution conduct an investigation.
This is unacceptable!
Find something in that car butthole, Mr. Edgeworth? It seems our prosecutor is quite beside himself.
Thanks for the bits, Sir Straw Hat. And speaking of the chief, is this Damon Gant?
Oh, I think so, yes.
All right. I've not really thought about what I'm gonna do, but
Excuse me. Knock, knock.
There.
what's with this guy? A strange, stuffy aura seems to be filling the courtroom.
Hey, the temperature rose 5.7 degrees when that man came in. He's hot.
Who on earth is he? I know you want Jack Atlas, Ninja Warlord, but I cannot do Jack Atlas for an extended period of time. I'm sorry.
That's you.
What's going on?
Oh. Sorry, I'm late, Uchi. The roads were packed. It's just me. Long time no see, eh, Uchi? How you been? Swim much these days?
Thank you for the bits, Wildfire Vivi. It's Satan, it's Beelzebub, it's Asmodeus, it's Lucifer. Begone, foul demon, from whence thou came. Begone. I don't know. Are we upset about
Don't
this?
like his butthole at all.
Ah, hello. No, I've been so busy.
Busy? Busy smizzy, Uchi, my boy. You have to make time to relax.
Self-care, you know? Yes, indeed.
Edgy. Seems to be his nickname for the judge.
Sir Straw Hat, thanks for the bits. What is that supposed to be? Some kind of Troy McClure impression? It's just a voice. I'm not trying to do anything specific, but... I'm afraid you're right. Very afraid. Sorry, but who are you?
I love perfect food.
Thanks for the bits, Rock Rule, and this voice is a combination of Yami and Pegasus. It seems appropriate. To me, anyway.
Aha! So you're Righto, the attorney. I've heard good things about you, son.
Thanks?
So sorry about our little worthy giving you all that trouble, huh? You know, we should all go swimming together sometime. Jolly!
I told you this guy likes swimming.
Little worthy?
Mr.
My
Wright,
rap name. It's my rap name. Don't ask questions.
you don't know the district chief of police?
Shit. Chief of police?
The top-ranking police officer in the entire district.
Thank you for the bits. Derek Anthony sounds like the voice from Futurama. Welcome to the world of tomorrow. Name's Gant. Damon Gant. Pleased to meet you, everyone.
Yoroshiku.
So what do we owe this honor today? It's been over 2 years since you last came to this courtroom, hasn't it?
Well, it's worthy here. Look at the poor fellow. I just thought I'd help out by bringing this.
Hey, that's...
I'm Little Karibo. You might remember me from such abridged shows as Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged and voice Frieza in Team 4 Star's Dragon Ball Z Abridged.
Sister's muffler.
So, Miss Star wasn't just seeing things. Stella Coyote, thanks for the bits. Because of the Pegasus influence, I'm expecting this guy called Edgeworth Edgy Boy. When the crime occurred, Miss Sky really was wearing that muffler.
But to think that it was stuffed into that exhaust pipe! On Little Worthy's car, no less.
I like his long pauses.
It's really quite embarrassing, even for us.
We're embarrassed a
What?
lot.
It's what you'd call a switchblade knife. Quite perplexing, this.
Wow, Chief.
Ninja Warlord, I'm sorry if you don't like the voice that I'm doing, I'm gonna do it.
What kind of outfit are you running?
Mr. Edgeworth.
How could they miss such a vital piece of evidence? If your investigators are this lax, how do you expect us to do our job?
So Straw Hat, thanks for the bits. The Jay White of knives. Classic knife pervert himself.
Now, wait a minute, Worthy.
I've no desire to hear your excuses.
I'm telling you to wait. Oh, didn't you hear me? Have a look at this document where it says, person in charge of investigation. There's no mistaking that signature. Miles Edgeworth?
Rock Rulin, thanks for the bits. This guy is so nice and friendly. I don't trust him. I think you're probably...
Good
Yeah.
instincts.
Yeah.
That's no
No
fair.
fair.
No fair. The day of the crime I had.
You're head in the clouds because you got that award. I know how you feel. But you're the person in charge. I'll expect a written apology.
What? Are you serious?
Ninja Warlord, thanks for the bits. Don't mind me. The voice sounds good to me. Oh, don't worry about it. It's all good. I just wanted to clarify that I wouldn't be changing it.
Don't be too upset. We'll find a way to clean up this mess that you made.
This is the first time I've seen Mr. Edgeworth at a loss for words.
Of major blunder is unlike you, Mr. Edgeworth. What, were you
Yeah.
accused of murder 2 months ago?
Ugh.
The court accepts this new evidence. But I'd like to ask the defense a favor first.
Yes?
Just to be sure. I'd like to take a look at the blade of this knife.
The
You're
blade?
the only one who can look at stuff, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so. The blade, Your Honor? Well, I don't see why not. Wildfire VV, thanks for the bits. I want to stretch my hands out and gently massage Gant's neck. Then jerk it quietly to the side with no angry feelings, of course. Sounds like people don't like this Gant guy.
You opened it up for me, I wonder?
Yes,
Why are people so
well,
hostile to swimmers.
I think all you have to do is push that switch and...
If I cut my finger, Mr. Wright, I wouldn't be able to pound my gavel anymore.
What? Yeah, but if I cut my finger, I wouldn't be able to finger Edgeworth anymore.
Come on, just hurry up and open it.
You have 2 hands, Phoenix.
God.
So Straw Hat, thanks for the
hell?
bits. No, they don't like him, and with good reason. Oh, all right. Okay, so I assume this is the switch. No, it's the other side.
I think
No,
you
it's
go
the
to
one
the
on the
switch
side.
itself.
Oh, I
The, like,
see.
gold switch there.
My bad.
Yeah, the gold.
Wow, don't scare me like that.
I'm the one who's scared.
Who are you? Look at this knife blade. The tip is broken off.
Just the tip?
And this dark red stain. Blood? Blood? Dar? Not funny.
This does not excuse the actions of the police department. I would like to hear an explanation from the chief of police himself. I will out Karen this Karen if I have to.
Terribly sorry, but could I ask you to testify for us? About the split between the prosecutors and the police. And this knife.
Yeah, what the
Sure.
fuck?
Sure thing. Not a problem. Not even a little one. Really.
Department in disorder.
This knife is special, but I can't say how here. Unless there's evidence to prove a connection between this knife and Goodman. That was a bad day for the department. We weren't in any shape to do an investigation. A detective was killed at the police department, see? What a mess. The time of the crime? 5:15. Scary coincidence, huh? It's not officially linked to this here case, so I can't talk much about it.
Murder at the police department? A detective?
That's hush-hush information, Haji. We haven't exactly announced it yet.
What the actual fuck, dude? Wait a second. You said 5:15.
So there were two
17:15.
murders at the same time?
At the same time.
See,
That's the exact time that Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office.
order, order, order.
Anyway, we at the department were all aflustered, as you might well assume. We're in the middle of a top secret investigation. Don't tell anyone, okay?
I think we understand the police department's situation.
Aye.
Well, Mr. Wright,
Two detectives killed at the same time in two different places?
The chances of that are really slim, scientifically speaking, of course.
Scientifically, yes. I'd like to exercise my right to cross-examine the witness.
very well. However, keep your questions focused on the case at hand.
Not the other case that we just heard about, I guess.
Look into my eyes.
Excuse me, special?
Mm-hmm.
Massive.
Hard to come by this particular knife anywhere else.
Might that special thing be this little tag?
Oh, sorry, Rido, but I can't say that now. Not that.
We've established that the knife in Goodman's chest was this knife. Now, why was there another knife at the scene of the crime?
A mystery.
And like a mystery, it's wrapped in something. A muffler.
They're both like fucking detectives, and they both got killed at the same time
Yeah,
in
you.
two public buildings.
You'll see.
In real life, it would probably be easier to tie the two together by just being like, guys.
I mean, I guess if the chief police is like, I don't know.
Right. This knife was found on the scene of our crime. I think that makes it connected to the case, don't you?
See, there's a lot of things that go on in the department that I can't explain. It's delicate, okay? Sorry, Rido.
No.
Maybe there's something about the knife that will give us a clue. Let's examine that knife while we can, righto?
Evidence that links this knife to Detective Goodman. I think perhaps the pieces are falling into place. Before I go on, let me check this knife, because I haven't really looked at it. What is this tag?
There's a small tag on the knife.
It says SL92. Remember, DL6.
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, the paper.
I'm
Yeah.
not sure, but it reminds me of a similar code. DL6. Maybe it's a case number.
It's on that little thingy thing.
That's weird.
What?
I don't remember where, but I think I've seen something like this before. I've already fucking told you. Something similar to what's written on this tag. It wasn't that long ago either. It's
Maybe I
almost like
should
it could be
check
in
the court record again.
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea, Dad.
All right.
She just calls him Dad when she's getting like extra sarcastic. Like, okay, Dad.
Oh my god, if only we could flip this upside down. Oh god. God!
I think perhaps the pieces are falling into place. I should try presenting the piece of evidence that has had me stumped all this time.
It's just like the receipt. So, how are things down at the department?
So what should I be doing?
Go back one. And then present the note.
The note? Okay.
Yeah,
Ah!
no music.
Wait a second.
Ah, at last, an honest-to-goodness objection!
Yiggy-yaddy.
This knife. This has to have something to do with Detective Goodman.
What do you mean?
Aha! An honest-to-goodness, what do you mean, from the judge? This is great!
Classic Udgy.
Look at the tag on this knife. It reads SL92.
And this is important. Why?
Over here, we also have a memo that was on the body of the victim. Did you say it, Soupy?
Yes, I did.
Oh, sorry.
Did it not go through?
Yeah, sometimes it doesn't
Yeah.
pick you up.
6 minus 7s, 12/2?
Your Honor, it's upside down.
Upside?
The printed name on the memo makes it look like it's right side up. But turn it around, and what do you get? Da da da. When he wrote this note, he was holding the paper upside down.
SL9. That's the same thing that was written on the knife's tag.
Butter, 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 butter. Chicken butter.
Order? Order? Well, Chief?
Ah, well, I guess the cat's out of the bag. You win, Righto.
I win? What game is this guy playing?
This knife was evidence in a case. It was stolen from the department's evidence room.
Push him.
Okay.
Push him over.
So this knife was stolen.
Yes, but on the day of the murder.
It was evidence, you say. Was it, in fact, a murder weapon?
Nice, nice, nice. Good show, little Worthy. It was a murder weapon, as it happens. It was evidence from a case long since solved.
So this knife was stolen on the day of the murder. And it was found in the exhaust pipe of Edgeworth's car.
Hard to think there isn't a connection there.
All right.
Then keep pressing.
Okay. $5.15? But that's when Detective Goodman was killed in the prosecutor's office.
What?
Funny, isn't it? A murder at the prosecutor's place and a murder at our place at the very same time. What are the chances?
Coincidence?
This is just my gut feeling, but I'd say there's a 0.001% chance of that happening.
Hakairyu says the judge has been said to be significantly slower in this case compared to the rest of the series. A different team having written this. Interesting.
I'm old.
Chief Gant, please tell us more about the incident. All right. Oh. 2 detectives were killed at 5:15. One at the prosecutor's office and one at the police department. That can't be a coincidence.
That knife? What was it doing there?
I'd better check this knife out.
Check it
I
out.
think we still need to press the very last one.
The
maybe.
last one? Okay. How can you say there's no connection?
How? Because I'm the chief of police. I can't just say anything I please, Rido. You understand?
Try to understand, Rido.
Well,
Righto.
if you can prove there is more of a connection, more power to you. Maybe there is something that ties the two murders together.
Whatever it is, I better find it and get to the bottom of this. Two detectives, blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah.
Okay.
I'm guessing we present something at the very last one.
Thanks, Armand, for the bits. So this is off topic, but I've always wondered what dirt Red White had on the judge. Yeah, he did bow to that guy a little bit, didn't he?
But the judge is into something freaky, but stupid. Like he's into clowns. You know what I mean?
Illegal.
All he knew is that I am a kind and wonderful old man.
Give me that cookie.
Don't project onto me.
I don't know.
You want to check the court record?
Cog Atomic, thanks for following. I can check the court record, yeah.
Well, let's look at the King of Prosecutors trophy.
Okay.
I think that is relevant.
Yeah, I don't think it's relevant right now.
It's mostly just wanted to see the description.
Oh, okay, sorry. Given to Edgeworth, King of Prosecutors at the PD on the day of the murder. Take care,
I think
Zero
you can
Context.
examine little plaque on it.
Yeah, I could try. I didn't get, yeah, nothing there.
Turn it around. Let's see the bottom of it, maybe?
Oh,
Yeah.
right, yes.
I mean, this isn't relevant to anything, but...
Hey, check it out. There's a metal plate here.
It looks like the names of all the previous recipients are engraved on it.
Wow! One guy's listed a bunch of times. Von Karma. I guess he must be a foreigner?
Yeah, that's probably it.
Well, wherever he's from, he must have been an amazing prosecutor. I'd like to meet this Mr. Von Karma sometime.
When she says it, his name does have kind of a ring to it. What?
What about the parking ticket?
Office lot entered lot at 5:12 p.m.
I mean, they already know about that.
yeah,
though.
I think it's got to be something to do with the...
I think go to the last statement and maybe present the note or the knife.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess because we already proved that they were linked.
Yeah, but did we actually say it out loud in court? I don't remember. Or did we just, like, talk about it with Emma?
I thought we challenged the first statement.
We challenged it, and then we presented the note.
That's right, yeah.
So maybe we
Yeah.
present the
Oh,
note
that's right,
now that
yeah.
it's been updated or something.
Mm.
Thanks for the bits, Wildfire VV. You're gonna need a Ouija board or ask a Fae for that Emma story. Oh, Emma, sorry. Sorry, I see what you're saying. No, this didn't work.
Nope.
Ah.
Cookie time, Mr. Wright.
A witness's statement
Throw it
is
in
clearly
mouth.
cookies.
I'm sorry, but I can see nothing faulty. Only cookies.
Give me them cookies.
Unfortunately, I will have to penalize you, Mr. Wright.
Ah.
Nom nom nom.
I must be on the wrong track. Thanks for the bits, Sir Straw Hat. Sir Straw Hat says press the fourth statement. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I thought we already did.
Press that one, though. I mean, sometimes you press them all and then you have to, like, go back and press another.
5:15. Blah blah blah. This all we said this. Yeah. And we pressed that. I feel like we pressed all of this, unless maybe I didn't press this yet. On the same day that a detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot, another detective was killed at the police department? I think we did say this. Oh, no, we didn't.
That's a fact. Surprising, isn't it, Aji?
At a loss for words.
And the perpetrator, do you have a suspect?
Well, there was a suspect. Just arrested him, in fact.
Just arrested? That was quick.
But there's still a lot of unanswered questions. Maybe you could help, right?
I suppose I could help, if you help me by giving me data on your case.
Ooh, good one. This kid's sharp. Okay, here's the deal. I'll tell you one thing and one thing only.
Well, we know when the victim died.
Oh. Sorry, I didn't mean to press
We
that.
can go back and get all of them.
Thanks for the bits. Now ask where the body was found. Oh, I think I did ask that. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for the
Because
bits.
we already knew what time it was, and we already knew the other thing, I think.
So tell me, thanks for the bits, Sir Straw Hat, and thanks for letting me know that I made the right choice. So tell me, where was the victim found?
Well, I can't speak on where the corpse was found, but I can say the crime took place in the evidence room at the police department.
The evidence room? Wait a second. I have heard of that.
Tased there.
The evidence room. Didn't he mention that in his testimony just now?
This knife was evidence in a case. It was stolen from the department's evidence room.
To be stabbed.
Cheers, Sir Straw Hat. Thanks for the bits. There's the connection between the two cases.
You seem happy, Mr. Wright.
Happy? We just got handed our ticket to go to town on Edgeworth. With the link between two cases established, we finally have some leverage. Now we can get Gant to testify about the details.
Oh my.
Okay, so press that.
Press.
Okay.
Push him.
Oh,
Push
Push
him.
him
Sorry.
over.
Push him.
Knock him to the ground.
Chief, the defense's position is simply this. The connection between these two cases has already been proven.
You don't say. Well, out with it, Rhino. What's your connection?
Yes, go with it, Mr. Wright.
The connection is a place mentioned in the testimony we just heard. The knife found in the lot was stolen from the police department's evidence room.
Not to mention, the victim had written down the numbers on the knife's evidence tag.
And we also know that the detective murdered at the police department was killed in that very same evidence room.
They're both going to town on him.
Indeed.
Thanks, Judge.
He's going to
Judge.
town on him, all right. There do seem to be too many connections for it to be a coincidence.
You two make a good pair. I ship
Don't
it.
we? Don't we?
It
We
took
look
my
good.
men
I mean,
2
what-
days to find out what you deduced right here.
Slam. Chief, I request that you release your information on the victim at the police department.
See, that's the tricky part. It hasn't been announced yet and all.
Can we get the information unofficially? King Ezra, Karib, give me a minute here. Sir Straw Hat, thanks for the bit. Stop trying to stare us into submission, Gant. You're not Fluttershy. I don't know that reference. I assume it's My Little Ponies. Karibo, I have some ideas for the robot girl from Interspecies Reviewers. You can have a little robot instrumental from Barney play. I will take your suggestion. I will think about it.
Sure, why not? It's unofficial after all.
What?
That's all it took.
Really?
Who would have guessed?
I'll cooperate, but I can't reveal the name of the victim at the department, okay?
Push him.
Oh, okay.
Push him.
Push it.
Shove! Get him down on the ground. Make him beg.
Press. Take care, Phoenix Rising. If you're going to tell us a little, why not tell us everything?
Yeah.
Ah, well,
Neck
case
him.
information is sticky stuff. You have to do everything properly.
Oh well. I guess I might as well try to get what I can out of him. The ID number? For the ID card?
So, yeah.
ID number?
Yeah, because we do have the ID card.
Okay, how about you tell me the victim's ID number?
Sure, why not? It's not like you'll be able to tell who it is from that. It's
Why
not
don't you
like
tell me if he likes pineapple on pizza or not?
Emma
That'll
ordered a
make me
pizza.
care
earlier.
about this case a lot more or less.
Of course not. You won't tell me their name after all.
we keep a tight lid on ID numbers, so don't go getting your hopes up. The number is 5842-189.
Let go to the court record. Go
Dan
court record.
Desto, thanks for the bits. Hi.
5842-189.
Whoa!
Well, quite long.
And we have to remember these. It drives me nuts.
That was Edgeworth, by the way. He was
8.
doing his woo.
Oh, okay. 8, 2. I can't do it.
Person, woman, man, camera, TV.
Oh, fuck me.
You didn't even get the first number right.
Well, Mr. Wright, does this tell you anything?
The ID number of the victim at the police department. 5842-189.
Tells me something.
Actually, it does, Your Honor. It does. I
Oh, no.
think...
Meaning?
It has to be what I think it is. But what does this mean?
Let's hear what the defense has to say. You say the ID number of the detective who was murdered at the police department? Tells you something? What does it tell you?
ID.
Witness. Hmm?
Dots.
Mr. Wright? You're grinning like a schoolgirl on prom night.
What?
oh.
What? Okay. No, it's just, I got confused.
What is happening? And this is news?
Huh?
Right always looks at me like that. Just come out with both guns blazing like you always do.
Believe me, I'm looking at those guns.
Did you get the ticket to the gun show, Edgeworth? The police department. The prosecutor's office. 2 places. 2 detectives murdered. At one time.
With the same ID.
Actually, I happen to have a police ID number here.
Oh, is it yours?
Thanks for the bits, Sir Straw Hat. See, he's not gay, he's just confused. Derek Anthony, thanks for the
We
bits.
all thought that at some point.
He's definitely bi. He's
Nice
bi.
poker face,
Oh, yeah.
Phoenix. Thank you for the bits, Derek.
We all
No,
saw
Your
him
Honor.
checking out. We saw him checking out Angel's lunchbox.
No, Your Honor. I'm a defense attorney, remember?
Grandpa.
This is the ID number of our victim, Detective Goodman.
Shame on you, Righto. Personnel IDs are top secret.
Detective Goodman's ID number is 5842-189.
Dots. Is that the same?
Means what exactly?
Huh?
I'm feeling real stupid today, guys. Wait, that ID number we heard from the chief earlier. That started with 82. I've forgotten.
You even got the first number wrong. The number the chief of police gave us was 5842-189.
Wait a second, right. What does this...
It's always funny because I hear Marin yelling upstairs, and then in the call I'll just hear like... Mean? That's what I want to know. The 2 ID numbers are identical. In other
Alright,
words,
stop flirting, you two.
the detective killed in the police department's evidence room was Bruce Goodman. What does our witness think about that?
It's his alter ego, Bruce Badman.
Oh.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. Sharp as a tack, Righto. Sharp as a tack.
Wait, Detective Goodman is our victim. You can't have him.
He's mine.
He was killed at 5:15 in the underground parking lot.
Slam.
Yet, a detective Bruce Goodman was also killed at the police department. In the evidence room at the exact same time.
Slam. That's impossible. So what we're saying is, we, you and I, the same person
Together.
was killed together. Ishoni, the same person was killed at the same time? And in a completely different location?
That is weird.
Order? Chief, what does this mean?
No. What I want to know is why didn't I hear about this?
He's king of prosecutors. You were too busy getting your trophy.
Oh. Yes, it's top secret, fine, but I'm the prosecutor in charge of the case!
Now, just wait a second, Worthy. No need to get all flustered.
Your Honor, the police department has made a grave error in this case.
Wait. I said, wait. Or didn't you hear me?
Derek Anthony, thanks for the bits. Am I guessing? Oh, I am guessing he was killed in the office and dragged down to the lot to probably get rid of the evidence. Wildfire Vivi, thank you for the bits. Ha, see, this is what you get for being a prick to Meekins, bitch.
Damn.
The oversight. The grave error. Mr. Edgeworth. They're yours.
What the fuck? How? How dare?
We informed you yesterday. I believe it was our Officer Meekins who brought you the news.
Officer Meekins!
Mr. Wright! Where have we heard that name before? Wait. Aha!
That's Meekins, right?
All right, yeah.
Mr. Edgeworth? Anywhere on the premises? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir.
Oh, dear.
Fuck off and die. You don't.
Him?
You don't mean him?
According to Meekins, you said fuck off and die. Hard to believe.
But your officer, he told me. He said the report had nothing to do with the Lana Sky incident.
Detective Bruce Goodman murdered in the...
Yeah.
You can do it, Mr. Gadd.
Thank you. Detective Bruce Goodman murdered in the police department evidence room.
Sir Straw Hat, thanks for the bits. A meek man named Meekins, really on the nose with those names. Puns, Capcom. I mean,
That's
that's
why
the
we
name
love
of the
'em.
game. Literally.
Mr. Edgeworth, the victim's name is written right on the top of the report, and it's spelled wrong when I said right there.
Why didn't your officer tell me?
Silasa000, thank you for following.
Honestly, I'm not sure if that officer was capable of making the connection. He did seem challenged.
In any case, this is a serious error, a gross negligence of duty on your part, Worthy.
Damn it. But sir, you could have submitted that report this morning to the court as evidence. Then I...
No such luck this time, Worthy. Or should I say, unworthy.
What?
Now, what was the second rule of evidence law,
Well, Mr. Wright,
Huh? Oh, well, it's you don't talk about Fight Club.
Rule number 2. New evidence may only be submitted if it concerns the case on trial. And how is this relevant?
Thanks for the bits, Armon. So this guy really wants to take Edgeworth down a peg. It would seem so.
I want to peg Edgeworth. What?
Normally, you submit a list of evidence to be used in court before the trial. This report wasn't on that list.
What does this mean?
I couldn't submit this evidence until a connection was proven in court.
My boyfriend.
The connection was just proven by Righto over here.
My
Good job, Righto, my boy.
boyfriend.
Huh? I just wonder what Ganon's up to.
No. No!
Thanks for the bits there, Wildfire VV. How dare you, Emma? He's meek, not challenged, just because you have gone to a privately funded school. Here we go. And have all the benefits therein. Don't look down on others, you stuck-up brats. Wildfire VV, always with the fiery opinions.
Yeah,
Spitting facts.
she is 15.
That is true. It seems we have come to the end of this trial.
You are becoming a thorn in my side, Worthy. There have been rumors.
Heard
After
you're
all,
gay.
you were in the defendant's chair just last year.
I apologize for this terrible lack of due diligence on my part.
Mr. Edgeworth,
Excuse me.
your aura is
please.
escaping.
Just give me one day.
One day
I'll
more.
get to the bottom of Mr. Wright. What's happened if it's the last thing I do.
You'd better get results this time. Really.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh my god.
Poor Mr. Edgeworth.
I don't think there's ever been an error this serious in the history of this court.
Ah.
I will not accept the fate on this. We will grant one further day as the prosecution has requested. Will this be sufficient, Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you. Honto arigato.
Whatever your punishment for this is, for your sake, I hope it's not decisive. We're going to kill you.
Oh.
Very well. Court is adjourned.
Oh, okay. That wasn't that long, actually. All right. Good place to stop, then.
Sure.
All right.
Beep, 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 beep.
Sweet. We've gotten through the court section of the first day, and now we're back into the investigation section, it looks like. So we're probably going to call it there.
Shitty art.
Wild for the shitty art. Well, it's a poster now of the Steel Samurai movie.
It's just every
Yeah.
time he walks into his office, he's just like, "Oh, again,
Well, thank you so
every
much
day with this shit."
for the bits, Wildfire Vivi. I'm pretty sure you still being a judge with a total lack of brain matter is a bigger error than anything Edgeworth has done.
Hey! I'm old!
Give me that cookie.
All right, we're going to come back with more Phoenix Wright, the first game, Rise from the Ashes Part 2, Day 2 at least, this Wednesday. And obviously we'll play again on Sunday. I will probably be coming back for more Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links tomorrow, unless there's anything on the schedule. Actually, we're going to be taking Harley to the vet, so I might be a bit late starting tomorrow. But hopefully
We
it
just
won't.
have to set our alarm and actually follow through.
It's true. But yeah, I'll be back with more Yu-Gi-Oh! Tomorrow, and we'll be coming back with Phoenix Wright on Wednesday at the usual time. Yeah, Harley has been having an itchy nose. He's been rubbing it on things, and we just want to make sure he's okay. Doesn't
Got
seem like
a
it's
cold
serious.
or some allergies or something,
Yeah.
and he's 13, so we just want to make
I
sure that
know.
he's doing okay.
Yeah, he's getting up a bit. Well, before we take off, you know where to find me. You can find me here at twitch.tv/LittleKariboVersus or at Yu-Gi-Oh! TAS on Twitter. Marin, was there anything you wanted to say or anything you wanted to plug before we head off?
You can find me on Twitter at Marianne Miller. I still haven't updated it with my new name. We
And of
keep
course,
playing.
and of course, we have Soupy with us. Soupy, was there anything you wanted to say aside from farewell?
Thanks for hanging out, and you can find me on Twitter and in my house.
And yeah, aside from that, we're going to raid somebody real quick. I'm going to raid Jessica Calvello because she is a fantastic voice actress. She played Excel back in Excel Saga, and of course, she's
Excelled
Hanji
at it.
in
Dun-dun.
in Attack on Titan. We're going to raid her. She's doing a just chatting stream. But aside from that, I'll see you guys when I see you. And thank you so much for joining this stream. It's been a lot of fun. Thank you to everybody who sent bits and who subbed. Especially thank you to Evil Sea Monkeys who gave us the 50,000 bits.
Yeah.
And Neonite,
woo.
thank you for the bits right at the end there. We'll what to say? I don't know. Just say Steve Raid, I guess. Just say Steve Raid. Why? Actually, Marin or Soupy, can you think of anything for the people to say when we raid Jessica?
Stop in the name of the law.
Stop in the name of the law. There you go. All right.
And in the name of love.
Stop in the name of
Yes.
the law and stop in the name of love. All right. Take care, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. We'll see you again.
So you
Ciao.
are invited to my house if you can find it.